No.
Yeah.
Let's give me issues.
Welcome to another episode of Healthy and Unstable. I think this is episode 16. Episode 16. I think. Yeah, we didn't take any days off. Yeah, it's episode 16. I think it's episode 16. I think we're good there. Oh, let me fix my hat. Trayvon, go ahead. What's going on?
This have to be he. It's fun. Talk about our topics. I'm gonna want to get as usual.
Say it again.
I said we'll talk about whatever our topics are. I am, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start off with a fun one.
Okay.
Because I see a lot of people. I've kept away from anything Deadpool Wolverine, YouTube, Twitter, anything.
Yeah.
But I do see a constant saying that's been bothering me. I keep seeing people say Deadpool and Wolverine has restored the feeling with Marvel. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't like that because I believe that's insinuating there was a problem.
True.
I think people keep holding 2020 against Marvel. 2020 was not a great year. It was not a great year show-wise. Let me be more specific.
I don't think that's. You think that's the problem? I think the problem is Ant-Man and the Wasp and Thor, Love and Thunder. Those are the issues.
Okay, so let's go with that. That's their issues.
Mm-hmm.
You just named me 4 movies out of a 15-year career for the MCU.
Yeah,
so when they say restore the feeling, I get a little offended because I'm like, did Shang-Chi not happen? Did I dream that? Did Eternals not happen? Did I dream that?
Oh, they hate
No Way Home not happen? And I dreamed that? I did want to tell you before we go any further in this, someone had reported that Feige apparently said there's no immediate plans for the Eternals 2.
Yeah.
But they could pop up anywhere.
Okay.
I don't really know where you need indestructible beings. Like they showed no weakness in that movie outside of against each other and that one monster.
That is
so
true.
I'm like, I don't really know where you could use them that you wouldn't need whoever the title character is. Like you would just need the Eternals. Right. But again, that's reporting from. I didn't hear Kevin Feige say that. We'll know for sure this weekend. It's hard to avoid these spoilers. LOL. They keep trying to. I'll say this. Let me say this. To be fair, though, I haven't really been on Twitter much in these last couple days. The spoilers for Deadpool and Wolverine have not been as aggressive as every other movie I've ever seen from Marvel. I mean, it's usually everywhere. It's thumbnails, it's photos, it's everything. So I'm not really sure. I don't know. I think people are just doing a really good job of, shutting their mouth. Eternals are going to be like Kendrick. Sometimes you got to pop out and show them. Yeah, let's hope not. Let's hope we can get the Eternals a little bit more often than we get the quote-unquote boogeyman, every Halloween.
Look who's here.
There you go. Oh, Joel's here.
Hey, Joel.
What up, Joel?
What's up?
So we literally just started. We were just talking about how everyone keeps saying that Deadpool and Wolverine restore the feeling in Marvel. And I was telling Trayvon that bothers me because I don't feel as though a feeling needed to be restored. I felt like Marvel's been consistently great. We talked about this, Joel, the other day when we were hanging out. We were just like, I think sometimes people forget 15 years you're going to have some hiccups. You know what I'm saying? There's not a franchise you could point to that could be perfect. I mean, whether that's in sports, music, movies, TV, anything, right? Like, I'm sure, Joel, you love Friends. I'm sure if you did a rewatch of all of Friends, you could find like 8 to 10 bad episodes, like episodes that you didn't really like. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it like they were the worst things ever, but you're just like, no, it didn't really do it for me, right? Especially in anime. You could probably find a million that are just filler. Like, you don't even need to watch it. So I'm like, that's just the point of longevity, right? And I think people keep trying to hold Marvel to this unrealistic expectation, but then at the same time faulting them for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. What was the thing we kept hearing? Oh my God, guys, you don't need to keep putting out like 900 shows and 800 movies. Well, is it that they're doing too much, or is it that you're not liking what they're doing? Because they could make these movies better. They don't have to necessarily shrink how many they put out.
People don't want to keep up. It's too many.
That's what it's sounding like, Trayvon. That's what it's sounding like.
I love it.
I'll always believe that if you're a fan, that's lazy. Now, if you're a casual moviegoer, I get it. I do. You don't want to keep up with everything. But if you're in this world, that's just lazy. I mean, because
I agree.
Everything you have to keep up with. I don't think I could watch season 1 of Dragon Ball Z and then watch season 15 and then just go, yeah, no, they did a really good job, keeping me abreast of the other seasons that I missed. Like, that's not how that works. So I saw Anthony Starr saying he didn't think we were in a superhero, there was any superhero fatigue. I completely agree with him. I think what keeps us away from superhero fatigue is how everything is so drastically different. It's why I can't wait for James Gunn's world to be explored. Because as long as each world feels different, like The Boys is not comparable to Marvel at all. Supercell is not comparable to The Boys at all. You know what I'm saying? So as long as all of these superhero-y kind of things feel different, there shouldn't ever be a fatigue. Supercell did great. I'm hearing we could hear about a season 2 soon. Obviously, The Boys is freaking epic. Invincible is great. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I just think people are really lazy and they just say shock treatment things. Like, restores the feeling. Like, what feeling was lost?
People keep saying that all the time. I don't know. It's weird because I'm enjoying it. I'm loving what we got. Yes, maybe a few movies are a problem, but they weren't like walk out the theater bad.
No.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. Even their walk out of the theater bad, I've never walked out.
Yeah, it's just, Yeah.
Never walked out of a theater.
No.
Yeah, no, I've never walked out of
Not
the
on
theater.
purpose.
I did once.
What movie was it?
What is it? A Beer Run, wherever the hell it was. It was
Beer Fest.
Free.
Was it Beer
It was
Fest?
free.
It was because it was one of those like see it when you get here movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I was disappointed. So I got there and I was like, I'm not staying here for this. So I gotta put that. Not more so the movie, just more stuff like I was disappointed in the surprise. Oh,
Right.
this ain't no. I'm going home.
Yeah, we've definitely had this conversation with you, Trayvon, of it's probably more than likely it will not be a good surprise. It'll be one of those, we're trying to sell this movie, so watch it for free so that you can tell people to go see it. I'll never forget the one me and Joel did. It wasn't a surprise movie. It was like a legit early screening for the movie by the studio. And I just remember no one else in that theater seemed amused but me and Joel. And even Joel didn't fully like the movie. King Arthur.
I liked it. I just didn't like
Not fully liked
I didn't like the.
I loved it.
I didn't like the way they used the sword. That's all.
I loved it. I remember they didn't turn the lights off for like 5 minutes. We were sitting there, couldn't really see what was happening at the beginning of the movie.
Couldn't see.
Yeah, they were selling that movie hard, Trayvon. They were giving us free shit. They were like, please tell everyone. You know how usually you see a movie earlier and they're like, don't spoil it. They were like, tell everyone whatever you want. Just promote this movie.
Please.
I'm like, they're doing my Guy Ritchie so bad, man. But anyway, so back to what we were saying. We can kind of just get through this really quickly. Joel, do you feel like there's a Marvel fatigue?
No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in any fatigue. Some bullshit. Like
Agree.
I don't know how, especially now. I mean, this has been a long break. So this is exactly what both sides needed, in my opinion. You know, they needed this long wait just so people could crave it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind them taking breaks, like so you can build up anticipation. And yeah, I do believe they did. They were just throwing out a lot, and so it started to add up. And law of averages, not everything's going to be good, right? it's just going to happen, right? It's just going to happen when you throw out a lot of shit, and sometimes it's quantity over quality, and that's I think where they lost track of shit because they were just trying to catch up and they weren't putting in the time. That's why they readjusted their television, department and all that. To help bring us better quality in all aspects. So I have faith. I've never lost faith in Marvel. Like I never felt this. Like it brings back the feel again. I'm like, I guess. I mean, it's because it's been over a year. It's been fucking forever. It feels like it's been a year at least. It's been a while. We've only had television content, and even then, the last MCU content that you can consider MCU was Echo in January. Right. So imagine it's been a minute. So at this is exactly what I meant though. This is like because it's been so long since we got anything. That's why you feel that because you didn't have it a couple months ago or a month ago.
That's true.
You literally waited since November last year or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while. So I get it. That's why you got that feeling. And look, and this is if you're gonna do it, you do it with a movie like this because this it can hold by itself.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to be one of those people tomorrow. But until then, I'll just have to hold it, and my anticipation is growing. Though I'm very excited.
It's so funny. I was just telling my mom. My sister's like, she's going tomorrow, right? And I told my mom, I'm like, you got to go tomorrow. She's like, I'm not going to go tomorrow. And I keep trying to explain to her, if you see it alone, you've not seen any of these movies. Oh shoot! Did we take Joel out by accident?
I think I hit a button. Sorry.
I'm like, Joel said something that just dipped. I'm like, oh, what did he say? I try to explain to her that if you see it alone, you've not seen any of these movies. You might leave this movie not appreciating it or liking it because you get literally none of it. You know what I'm saying? It's better to see it with a group of people that know everything about it so that they can at least give you social cues, right? Of like, oh my God, or holy shit, just to experience it. You don't maybe have to know what you're seeing, but when you see it with people, you can at least experience it. You know what I'm saying? It's like being terrified of a roller coaster. Picture doing it alone as opposed to with other people. When you do it with other people, you feel a little bit more comfortable. You do it alone and you're afraid, it's going to drive you insane.
With or without people. Fuck that.
Or you can be like Joel and just don't want to do it at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. To what you were saying, the whole restore the feeling thing. The feelings restored every time a trailer's dropped. The feelings restored every time an announcement's made.
Yeah.
Hell, the feelings restored every time a rumor's talked about. I get jittery and go, ooh, yes.
We're in the drought. That's why it feels so good. Even last year, no Comic-Con. We had no news.
Right.
It's been Marvel drought. And it's like in DC drought. But it's just been bad. Last year, oh my God, I just realized that we got more Sony Marvel movies this year. But yeah, I mean.
We did. No, we do. Sorry.
We will, yeah. We got one. That was
even though I can almost guarantee you within the next month or two, they're probably going to push it to January. There's no way they're going to let that be a December.
I have no idea.
There's just no way. That will not bode you well. Put it in January where people are like, it's January, I'll go see a movie. More likely than you are in December, especially that movie. Like, do you think families are going to get together and go fucking see Craven? Like,
no idea.
What do you think your audience is?
Counter programming.
Yeah, I'm like, you're dropping it in December when like family movies are usually dropped, and you're thinking, I mean, you know what? I take that back. We live in a crazy ass world. There could be like 8 million families that bring their kids to see Craven or some shit. I don't know.
You think kids are gonna go watch Deadpool this weekend? I'm just.
Oh yeah, no, that's for sure. That's for sure. But Craven is so weird because it's like, how many people do know Craven? Like, I'll give you Deadpool.
It's R too, so it's like, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be the rated R movie of December.
Right. Hey, look, they might be able to do something that I think is unprecedented. I don't think we've had a rated R release in December. It's rare. Most people try to stay away from December because it's like, remember, there was a time where Star Wars was exclusively December. Like during that last trilogy we got, it seemed like every time they would come out, they had a December release.
Probably nothing big. But we've had smaller movies that were R that came out in December.
Usually people push it to January. That's why you get. That's why Beekeeper did well. That's why Megan did well. That's why.
But they're like. Those are like one movie, literally just a one movie in January.
Oh yes, but that's why January usually works for me.
Megan, one movie.
It has no competition.
That's the only movie I saw that last January, and then this year it was Beekeeper.
People usually try to stay away from December and January. It's why you get so few in December and January. It's why the ones that drop.
I'm watching it in December. I'm watching it in January. It doesn't matter. I'm watching it.
Oh, no. For you, I'm saying just generally, it's just not the best time for movies. It's like you said, it's why movies don't drop.
Yeah, I don't have
you don't have a preference, so you don't care. Let's see here. I think the whole superhero fatigue thing comes from people thinking the quality of stuff is dropping. If everything was all great, like 10 out of 10, they wouldn't be saying that. Yeah, but my issue with that, DJV, is it's 4 movies in the last 4 years. Out of what? 8 movies that have dropped? 9 movies that have dropped, maybe? It's not 4. Sorry, what am I saying? 4. It's not 4 movies. It's Thor and Ant-Man. That's really it. That's really people's biggest issues. Thor and Ant-Man. That's it. That's 2.
Yep.
Out of the countless movies they've dropped in the last 4 or 5 years. Right. So for me, it's like the law of averages there isn't high enough for me to believe that people need these movies.
That's because people only remember the bad through all the good.
Yes,
sure.
That's why I was just telling Trayvon, I'm like, am I dreaming or did Shang-Chi happen? Like, did it not happen? And I'm making that up? Like,
no,
that was a bona fide classic right there.
It was great.
No Way Home dropped. That was classic. I really enjoyed Eternals. That happened. Black Panther 2 happened. Like, all these movies happen, and then people will tell you, hey, man, and what? Yeah, I get it. That's 1. Well, Thor, that's 2. What else? The shows? Okay.
We got 4 movies in a year. One of them might not be good.
That's possible. That's very possible. That's very possible. That's very
and if
possible.
You're picky, maybe 1 is good.
You know what I also think it is? It's like some franchises just strike gold. Like me personally, I don't think there's 1 Harry Potter movie that was bad. I don't think there was 1.
I agree.
Right? That's rare.
Obviously.
Like, that's rare. That's not, everyone can't do that. And even they said, we're stopping at what, 7? I think they stopped at 7. They're like, that's, we're good.
Part 1 and 2, yeah.
Right. They're like, we're good. They didn't have a Harry Potter universe. You know what I'm saying?
They do now.
Well, they do now, but even then, you're still only, 9-10 movies into that universe? Yeah. And, again, those numbers are good. You take the 7 with Harry Potter, and then the 3 with Fantastic Beasts. I think 2 out of the 3 of Fantastic Beasts were great, right? So I'm like, you still have 9 really good movies out of 10.
There was 3 of them?
Yeah, there was 3. Remember the last one was when they switched out Johnny Depp. That was the 3rd one. Second one was Johnny Depp was in it. You got more of Johnny Depp. Which led to that was him escaping from prison. Was the second one. He escaped from. Remember, he was arrested in the first one.
I'm very confused.
Yeah. So the first one was when we find out about Newt, right? We find out about Ezra's character.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes. It ends with.
To be fair, that's the one I saw.
Oh. Well, then why am I explaining this to you? You only saw 1.
Because I only remember Another one. I don't remember 2 other ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there were 2 other ones. The second one was when Johnny Depp's character,
Breaks
escaped
out.
prison.
I know they cast it.
And then the third one was the recast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you, Trayvon. As I started talking, Joel almost had me convinced there was only 2. I'm like, wait a minute. No. I remember 3 plots.
I had to think about it too for a second. I was like,
I remember 3 plots. I remember 3 plots.
I only saw the first one, so that's
it was supposed to be 5. So sad.
There was, but there was too much turmoil around that universe to keep going. Whether it was Ezra being such a big character that he fucked that up, and then obviously
JK keeps talking.
Yeah, and JK won't shut the fuck up. Yeah, that also does not help. Joel, I'm with you. I don't remember there being 3. LOL, I stopped after the first one.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, I was about to say. Second one was really good. Third one you should see, but was not as great as the first 2. There's a lot of issues there.
Do I remember the second one?
Wait, hold on. Time out. Everyone, hold on. Time out. Joel, did I not see the third one with you?
I didn't see the third one.
Maybe I saw it with Sharon. Did I see it? Yeah, I think I saw it with Sharon. Yeah, I saw it with my cousin. Never mind. Saw it with my cousin. I usually only ever see movies with you, so I have to think real hard. I don't.
I get it. I don't remember seeing those. That's the thing. I don't remember.
It's like my dad asked me the other day. He's like, "Didn't we see John Wick together?" I said, "The first one I remember I saw when it was on Max. Never had any interest in it. I didn't need to see Keanu Reeves.
That trailer was amazing.
I never saw that trailer. I missed that whole wave. Then the other ones, I saw all of them with you. 2, 3, 4. So when he's like, we didn't see any of them together, I'm like, no. I saw them all with Joel. I remember that vividly. Because I remember saying each time we left, this might be the greatest John Wick.
Oh, it was the third one. The gayness was turned up.
Yeah, no, there is definitely a third one. I can tell you everything about the third movie if you want me to. I remember those 3 movies very vividly.
I'm just trying to remember what happened. I don't remember.
Yeah, the third one did start off where they were like, hey, everyone, look at us. They're gay. That's literally how the third one started. They were in like a diner together, and there was like so much gay tension there at that table. Trayvon knows what I'm talking about. I'm not making it up.
That's where I said, that's where we're going. And then no more.
That was when Joel. So that was them telling us Dumbledore was gay.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that he was gay.
That was the third movie where you got the confirmation.
Yeah, I know because I didn't see that, so I remember that being a thing and not seeing it. But that's why I don't remember the second one though.
Yeah, second one is a bit spotty for me, but I could tell you the plot of it. I remember the plot of it. I do remember I really did enjoy the second one. The third one, I don't know what it was, Trayvon. It just didn't hit the same. I don't know if it didn't have the same.
That's what
recipe.
He was kind of gathering his people,
right?
Breaking out and joined my cult.
Yes. So the second movie, Joel was preparing for war. Third movie was the war.
Okay.
And it very much turned into a war. And ended weirdly, too. I didn't like how it ended, Trayvon. I thought that was very,
How he got away.
Yeah, where it was just like, all right, we want peace. Just like,
no, we don't.
That's what I swear to God, that's what I said, Trayvon. I'm like, where's the war? I don't want peace. I want violence. So yeah, I was not too happy with that. But all right, speaking of us remembering things, what is our memory on Twisters?
Give me the kiss cut.
I get why Steven Spielberg said he didn't want it in there. I was okay with it not being in there. Bro, they had so much sexual tension. I didn't need to see a kiss to know that they was fucked. Like I didn't need to see it. It was obvious, right? It was just super obvious. I didn't need to physically see it. So for me, I'm like, I get it. Steven Spielberg wanted the kiss out. It's too cliche. I get it. Completely get it. Got no problem with it. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I do want to apologize. I was wrong. I thought the lady from the first Twister was going to be in this movie. I could have sworn she was in a trailer.
I guess that's what they said.
That's what I thought too, Trayvon. But she was not nowhere. Like, I thought that was going to be her mother. So when this other lady walked out, I immediately went to Google and was like, "Who the fuck is this?" Like, I don't know who this is. I don't remember her from the first one. I even Googled it. She's nowhere in the cast of the first one.
She's not in the first one.
Yeah, so I'm like, they made a big deal of like her mom. So I'm like, oh shit, this is the lady from the first one. Like, she's taking up after her mom. And then this lady pops up. I'm like, who this? Like, who you? Why I care? Like, why I had to have that whole mom scene? I thought she was gonna be someone important. That was very upsetting. But overall, they did great with the tornadoes. They did great with the idea of the tornadoes. I wonder how much of that is true. If you can destabilize a tornado.
If it was, that's the whole thing I was watching. I was like, this shit is ridiculous. Because they don't do this in real life.
Well, wait a minute. Time out. This movie gave you the dichotomy of why it could not happen in real life. Trayvon, who was the bad guy in this movie?
Who was the bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
David Cornsweat?
No. Well, yes. But what did they represent? Who did he work for?
For profit company.
Yes, insurance.
Yeah.
So think about it. If those people exist and you destabilize tornadoes before they terrorize towns, how do those people keep their jobs?
Oh, that's true.
So it lets you know. They let you know right in the movie why America would never actually try to destabilize tornadoes. They profit off of that. They let you know right there in the movie. That's what we profit off of. So no. They're like, no. Awful. Yeah, sorry. We're not gonna help you guys. We're not gonna, scientifically do anything to cure any of these diseases, stop any of these tornadoes. We like money. End of story. But because I did wonder if that was scientifically possible. Like, I never thought of that. Like, sometimes the gravitational pull essentially destabilizing it enough to kind of, because like you hear about that on Flash, but then you think that's just superhero shit. Then you see this movie, you're like, there's really a science to this shit?
Oh yeah,
so
it's a real thing.
No, it is, but I mean the idea of the destabilizer tornado. I didn't think that was real.
I think it's all based on true theory, probably, but that's never really been a thing. That theory sounds good. She just made it actually happen. Like, it didn't work the first time.
Right.
So why? Because this, blah blah blah.
She didn't calculate it properly.
Yeah.
You know what I did love? I loved how why am I forgetting the actor's name? The guy here.
Glenn?
Glenn Powell. Sorry, it's literally right there.
How about
Glenn Powell?
Right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love how his character kept saying to her, "You really think I'm dumb, huh?" Like her not really taking him seriously, thinking he's just like a thrill seeker. He's like, "No, I got it. Like, I went to school. I know what I'm doing." You know what I'm saying? And it did turn out he was the missing component for why she couldn't figure it out. So I really did enjoy this. This was one of those fun movies. Trayvon, we live in a time where me and Joel were Googling, did this have a fucking end credit scene? Because everything has end credit scenes.
I'm like, did I know? Did I miss something?
Apparently it did.
It did, but it's like, I think Joel was saying it was like a news, it was the guy that was doing the article.
Right.
He did the article on her.
Right.
I mean, like something that lets us know there'll be a Twister-zers. I don't know if you had another S.
Twister-zers.
Twister-zers. I don't know how you do a third one.
Twist-eye. I don't know.
You said what?
I said twist-eye. I don't know. Twist-eye. I don't know how that works.
I'm only laughing because watching that be the name. And I'm just like, God damn, Trayvon's good.
Nasty motherfucker.
Trayvon, how did you like this movie?
Oh, I liked it a lot. I thought it was really good. I did not see the original. So I was like,
It's a good
No.
movie too.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
you're not
not
missing anything.
a movie like that.
Oh, that's good.
This is not
No.
something I
I
usually
mean,
see.
he's not missing anything like in connection to this. Like, you don't need to see that to see this.
No,
That's what I meant.
there's only one reference.
But go ahead.
This-
I'm sorry, Trevor.
No, you're good. I'm just saying this is just not a movie that I would usually see in general. One of my friends wanted to see it. I was like, okay, I'll go. So it's just, I was like, a movie about tornadoes, movie about people losing their livelihood and some people dying and showing something that is not happening in real life.
It's frightening.
Yeah, I was like, they aren't destabilizing them in real life, so this kind of sucks to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this doesn't work. This doesn't happen. But it's cool to watch, I guess.
It's a movie. Yeah.
Yeah, but something like this that's rooted in reality. I was
Yeah.
like, this would be very cool if they really did this.
Yeah, if they can figure it out for real.
Yeah,
this
like
would be
like
great.
this is more of a documentary more than sci-fi. Because this is more sci-fi.
Again,
They
it's
don't
all,
really do
it's
it.
all, yeah, exactly. It's all
Yeah.
theory.
Yeah. But yeah, I still had fun. The romance was cute. Yeah. More Glen Powell.
I will say, Trayvon, what I did love very much so about this movie was, to what you were saying, it didn't shy away from, because like when you watch 2012, they just show you earthquakes and floods, right? It's not actually sitting with the consequences of anything. You know, to be fair though, that was also a movie about the end of the world. But in disaster movies, usually you don't sit with it. This movie, every time there was a big event, it made you sit with it. Look at these people. Look at what they're going through. Look at what happens the afterwards, right? It's not just it's a cool tornado that we got to try to escape. This is the aftermath. This is real people's lives. These are real events. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
In my mind, I'm like, never lived here. Never
No,
go here.
100%. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I will say, for everyone that complains about New Jersey, it's usually where we are very good against these kind of things. So,
Somehow
I will say this,
avoid most major disasters.
and this is going to sound really bad to the people of this state, and I apologize, but I want to thank you, because usually Maryland eats up all the tornadoes for New Jersey.
Okay, not too much.
Usually. I'm just saying. like, usually you hear on the news it's like a tornado, and it's like, it always stops with you guys. Like, you guys love to heat them up.
There have been tornadoes in Jersey. It's just, and it's funny because I'm like, I've never seen them, and then like the last couple of years, like they're popping up. I'm like, where the hell are these coming from? It's insane.
Global warming.
It's so rare for us, Trayvon. The last that I could say this probably for us both, Joel. Last thing we've ever seen in our respective areas was that one big hurricane.
Yeah, I'm assuming Trayvon felt that too. That was a big
No. I mean, for our areas, because it's so rare for us. Like in our specific areas, it's rare for a flood to hit us, anything like that.
The hurricane was bad.
That hurricane shook all of us. We were just like, it can get to us?
It shut down the state. I was out of work for a week. I was like, God damn.
That was crazy, man.
And then we had to wait in line for gas. That was a motherfucker, yo.
Bro, my mom was still here. And I remember she called me. She was like, ask your aunts, what does the gas stations look like up there? We were like, it's kind of like no one's here. And they were like, we're coming. Next thing you know, she's here. Like 8 other family members are here. They're like, we're going to go to this gas. It was bad. It was bad.
It's crazy.
Really bad. We don't usually get shit in New Jersey, except hurricanes, really.
Yeah,
no, what I'm saying is we got that one hurricane. It's not usual. It was just rare.
But like that was worse than I forgot what the other one was. That was the big one. What was it? Sandy? Was it Sandy?
It wasn't, but I almost said Katrina. No, that wasn't us.
Katrina was the
one. That definitely wasn't us.
I'm like, that was not us.
No.
I don't remember what it was called. Was it Sandy?
I don't know.
If it was Sandy, I ain't never watching SpongeBob again. Fuck all Sandys.
But it was crazy.
It was.
I got lucky though, because I had no electricity for just like the day, and that was, but we were good.
Oh,
sweet.
Yeah, see. No, we had it for a minute because our lines fell down on the house. Trees were falling down. Luckily, I'll say this. There were like 4 trees that fell on all of our cars. Craziest thing ever. They just laid on the cars. Like, they didn't, like, break through. They just laid down. Like, they were just, like, leaning on all the cars. There was no damage, nothing.
Chilling.
It was just the weirdest thing. They were just, like, relaxing. But, yeah, no. So, I enjoyed that Twisters made you sit with it, right? And really kind of soak in, like, these are real people's lives. It's not just a fun, you know, disaster movie where it's like, how can they escape it? It's real people's lives are affected. So I did appreciate that they kind of showed both sides of the coin, and it wasn't just the mindless, let's stop a tornado. It was, these are real people's lives affected. And that pool scene I thought was great. That was really good.
Oh, that was crazy.
Really, really, really good.
That was crazy.
I even thought his character...
Stay down, man. Stay down.
He kept telling him, stay down, bro. Stay down. And he's like, I just want to try to get to...
I can do it.
It's so realistic because it's like, I might have tried to drive away. I don't know.
In a tornado?
I don't know.
They showed you twice. Don't try, motherfucker.
I related. I did. I was like, I was probably trying that shit.
Trayvon, wait, Joel, what did I lean over and say to you? I said it's the equivalent to a massive flood, and someone goes, I'm going to try to swim out of this. It's a flood, dog. Like, where are you going?
I don't know. I don't know.
And Trayvon, also keep this in mind. It makes you a bigger target. Like, again, the whole idea of a tornado is that it sweeps you in, right? Yeah. So you don't want to be in anything that it could easily pick up and spin around. You want to kind of be in something very low so that you're not high enough to be sucked into the vortex of the tornado.
This is true.
So I'm like, he's like, I'm going to try to drive out of this. It's like,
that
to go where, dog?
They were bitching about the internet or whatever.
Yes.
He grabbed her. He's like, let's get in the car. Dumb motherfuckers. First one's out.
That was completely insane. But I did love the line he gave when they got out of the pool, where the reporter was like, how did you know what to do? And he was like, it was all her. It was like, it was her. She saved us. Like, she literally saved us. That's just crazy to think about that. In a given moment, you have to react that fast. Right? Or like it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's like, goodness gracious, man. And the people that live in, you know, places of the world that they call like the tornado alleys and stuff like that, where it's like perpetual. You know, like I think Texas is one of them. It's like tornadoes are like perpetual.
City, I want to visit just to see the arena, but that's some crazy shit to live down that way. Like, whoa. Yeah, no, sorry. I can't go out there. And then they're like, all right, there's a tornado coming. I'm like, nope. Can't get stuck out there. Nope. Tulsa. Because even though I just made fun of Trayvon, I don't make good decisions very quickly. I would be the person. Everyone get to the car. Let's go. Drive out of here. Yeah, I would definitely do that. I can't even fault you, bro. I can't. But no, overall, I think if you were thinking about maybe seeing it, go see it. It was a good time. Definitely. Everyone asked me, I'm like, yeah, it's really good. And they're like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. We're like shocked. Yeah, it's good. The first one was good. Like, there's nothing about this one that made me think this one wasn't going to be. Because I kept saying, this needs to be really good for you to, instead of rebooting it, do a continuation of this world that we never needed a sequel to. Right? So I'm like, it lived up to it. It really did. And it did. Hats off to everybody. Everybody that had something to do with this movie. It was really fun. Everything was well done. I keep saying, Trayvon, I don't keep seeing David and everything but Superman. I better not see this motherfucking nothing else. So Superman dropped.
Oh, he's another show too on Apple TV. I saw.
Damn.
Lady in the Lake show, right?
It's Lady in the Lake. That. Oh, that's on my list. I can't wait to start watching that. You know why I'm gonna watch that like crazy? I'm gonna watch that show like crazy because I want to support what's her name that played Reva. I want to support her. I can't think of her name, but apparently she was nominated for an Emmy. Yeah. I don't know from what. I didn't know what else she was in.
Mm-hmm. I know less.
Oh wait, Joel, did you see the finale for Presumed Innocent?
Yeah, I just got home. Like literally when I logged in.
Oh, okay. My apologies. I watch because for Apple, they release it Tuesday night, like at 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I watch all my shows in the morning and afternoon.
Got you. Okay.
Tuesday night, I was playing too.
Yes. Let me know once you do see it, because I'm telling you, you'll not see the ending coming. You will not have seen the ending coming at all.
I like that, at least.
I still can't process what the fuck I just saw. So you'll very much be shocked. And I'm very excited for season 2. Apparently, it's an anthology series, so all new everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can live with it.
Yeah, I'm completely fine with that as long as the stories are compelling. I'm completely fine with that. But anyway, so Twisters, please go see it, guys. Really fun time. Definitely support that movie. Really good. Wait, Trayvon, I want to ask you this. Edgar Jones, you remember seeing her in anything else? I was asking Joelle that. I'm like, I've heard her name before.
I know now. Daisy Edgar Jones.
Yes. What else?
But I've only seen her in one other thing. That's why.
What'd you see her in?
God damn, what the hell's it called? Hulu. That show, Andrew Garfield.
She's in that?
Yeah.
I'm like 4 episodes in, and I swear to God, I don't remember ever seeing this woman.
Yeah, I think it's his wife. Or no, it's the other. It's the
the one who died. Yes, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. She has the most recognizable and forgettable face I've ever seen in Hollywood.
Yeah. Something in heaven.
I watched that show and saw her. Did not remember that was her.
Good show. It's a really good show.
Yeah, I'm 4 episodes in, but I got distracted.
And she's in like where all the Crawdads won that movie. Crawdad movie.
God bless her. Did you know who she was, Trayvon?
I saw that on this poster just now. I was like, I had to make sure you didn't say Daisy Ridley.
Daisy Edgar Jones.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That is hilarious. I kept telling Joel, I swear to God, I've seen her face before, but I don't remember from what. Like, I thought this movie was gonna make her, and I'm like, no, she's already made. Like, she's been in a bunch of stuff. Completely forgot.
Yeah.
All right, we got a second trailer for Joker 2. Or whatever the French name was.
Joker.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. We'll leave that for Frenchie. I mean, I'm gonna give it right to you, Trayvon. I have nothing to say about this. It's a movie I don't need, I don't want, but I will go see. And that's not me saying it doesn't look good at all. But there were too many singing moments in this trailer, and I'm like, I've been telling people it's not going to be a musical. It's going to be a movie that has musical moments.
They told us.
I know, but sometimes they don't mean like again.
They meant
when
it.
I think musical,
Lady Gaga, they meant it.
Again, when I think musical to me is High School Musical, where they're singing every 5 seconds.
Musical.
I can't imagine this movie is that.
Greatest Showman. That's what I think of.
That is a legit music. That's more of a musical than a movie. That fucking thing. I can't do that. If this movie is that, I will cover my ears for this whole fucking thing. I will not need any dialogue. None. Not a second of it. I can't do it. I can't. It takes me out of it, man. I'm such a hypocrite because I'm definitely going to see Wicked when it comes out. But anyway, Javon, what were your thoughts on this second trailer?
I didn't see the trailer. Yeah, I didn't watch it. I forgot. I'm going to see this movie regardless. I like that he was a murderer, so that's fun.
I mean, that's what it was the first.
I mean, yeah. You know, but I like how he just shot the guy right on TV. It's great.
We do not condone violence here at Unhealthy and Unstable.
He's speaking for himself.
Even though
I am not. I'm speaking
violence.
So we don't get investigated or removed.
Oh, come on.
But
talk about a movie.
Arthur's life is definitely unhealthy and unstable.
He absolutely is.
The second trailer, Trayvon, was kind of giving you more Harley.
Okay.
You saw a bunch of different looks of Harley. But it's really the same beats from the first trailer, just a few extra things. If you want to watch it real quick, mute yourself and watch it real quick while me and Joel talk about it a little bit. You can if you wanted to.
Yeah, I can watch it while y'all talking.
All right. Joel, I know you don't have much to break down from this, but what did you take away? Someone said that Harvey Dent was in it. I don't know where they got that from.
In it, even though he might be in it, because they still haven't announced who is playing him if he is in it. But if you put the captions on, it says
Harvey Dent when the guy's driving.
Yeah. So Harvey Dent might be in the movie. We just don't know who necessarily is playing. Because if you watch, we had an idea that he might be in the movie because there were signs that said Dent for whatever on set. Like you saw signs that said Dent. Right. So Harvey Dent being in the movie is not really a surprise. I just don't know which actor is playing Harvey Dent.
Yeah, you're saying it's probably not the actor people are putting it with.
I don't know. I have no idea who actually. I think is because I think he says it while he's in the taxi, not that it's the taxi driver. You know what I mean? Right. That's all. He's saying it over the ride. But I have no idea. I have no idea. Aside from Joker and Harley, I have no idea who's in, character-wise who's in this movie, and maybe possibly Harvey Dent. But I don't know. I have no idea. It's obviously kept I think it got a higher budget, primarily just to bring in Gaga, in my opinion. But aside from that,
you're not wrong, because nothing from these trailers makes me believe that budget needed to be any bigger than what it was last time.
No, not really. That's why. So we'll see. I mean, I'm also not a big musical person, so I'm going in I don't know how to explain it. I'm going in optimistic, but I'm only understanding I might be upset with the fact that they're singing for no reason. Whatever. Like you, I'll probably end up watching Wicked anyway, so it's not I'm not gonna be the first movie this year I do that with. So,
well, Wicked looks really good, right? And nothing about Wicked, I think to myself, why does this exist?
Wicked, Joker, they gave away the whole movie in the trailer.
They did, and I thought that was a surprise you maybe don't give us, and they were just like, no, take it all. But I think that's because it's a musical, so there's nothing that needs to surprise.
They're not hiding it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be surprised. You're not there for the plot. You're there to see the visuals and the singing. So
I know April wants to see it, and I'll probably take her and the baby to go watch it. So, and then Joker, I'll end up going. She'll probably go with me and watch this too. Because if it ends up being a musical, she'll probably like it. So but she liked the first one.
I think she liked the first one, right? Yeah.
She liked the first one. I liked the first one. I did. It's just I didn't like you. I didn't need a sequel, but I didn't need the first one either. To be fair,
I was just about to say I still believe I didn't need the first one.
Yeah. So here we are.
It just goes against everything I believe in for them to keep making these movies. So it's
but it makes money, so I get it.
That's the problem. So I'm gonna need you guys to funnel all that Marvel hate that you have into this movie and don't go see it, so we can't get another one. That's all I ask. Come on, people. Balance. Give me balance. Give me balance. I think Fortnite just released the Deadpool and Wolverine skins. I think they just dropped in the item shop. Anyway. Trayvon, did you see it?
I did.
What'd you think?
I mean, it's all right. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to go see it. It's okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I wanted horror to be. I don't know.
You know what I wanted it to be?
I don't know.
They took a Christopher Nolan route, right? Which is weird because they technically didn't. Joker is full Joker, the full makeup and everything, right? Yeah. So I was kind of hoping they went all in for Harley, right? But then I'm part of me is kind of James Gunn's going to give us a Batman universe with a Joker and a Harley and all that. And it's if I get it somewhere, I'd prefer it to be in my continuity. So I'm I can just look at this as that one shot, Trayvon, of her with the ace of spades over her eyes, with the makeup, the lipstick that kind of goes towards her cheek. That's probably her final Harley look. When she's walking up the court steps, that's probably her final look. And if that's her final look, I can live with that. I can live with that. I can live with that. Again, I can't be too picky for a movie I, again, don't even want to exist.
Yeah.
But when I think about what I feel is missing, it's not going all out on both Joker and Harley. That's how I feel. But again, it's just one. I completely get where you're coming from. And I'm glad we do this podcast together because I think only us three would understand the idea of, but I'm going to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to go see it, you know? So, but yeah, no.
It's not like if we're picking an Elseworld, that's not it.
No,
That's
not
what-
even remotely close.
But also, I support DC at the end of the day, so I'll watch it.
It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, and he's good. I love Joaquin Phoenix. He did a great job.
Let's be clear. Everybody that has something to do with this movie is freaking phenomenal. Again, they made that first movie so good, I had to leave that theater going, God damn, this was good. I don't want it, but God damn, was this good.
It was good.
It's so good. So yeah, but yeah, trailer was fine. If you guys have not seen it, please go check out that trailer.
They filmed some scenes in Jersey.
They did. They sure did. I think in Newark, right?
I forget where.
I think in Newark.
I
It
know
looked
I
Newarkish.
just don't know where.
It looked in Newark.
I have no idea.
All right, let's move on. Trayvon, you can start us off with this one. I want you to start for this one. You ready?
Sure.
Start us off with your thoughts on The Boys finale for season 4.
Oh. Whew. Butcher's gonna always be the asshole, apparently.
Love him
Poor Huey. Poor Huey.
Yeah.
Yeah, just. Whew. He's been through it. This season has been rough on him.
For real.
Some of the things I would have took his place, but anyway, other stuff. He's been through a lot of things this season.
You say that, but it means you gotta take all that Ashley stuff. You can't take that out. Yeah, that means Ashley. That means Starlight. That means all the women he encounters. You got to take it all.
No.
No. You can't wish that you were in a Huey spot and then get selected. You either want to be Huey or you don't.
Anyway. Moving on. The ending part, I was like, God damn it. Why would you do this? Y'all saw what I said. Why? Now, if she said to him, you're gay now, I'm here for it. Now, she said to him, you're coming with us. You're going to be our killer, or whatever the hell they said to him. I hate them.
You do know that first part is just extremely unlikely. Like,
I know.
That's like me saying you like pickles and then you start walking forward. Like, what? That's not a command. Like, what are you doing?
Just let me. They tell us what you said.
Care.
But let me.
Like,
Trayvon, I think you keep forgetting part of him is gay. Like, you keep forgetting that.
He's already half gay.
He spent the whole season sleeping with a man.
No, they spent
most
an episode half.
Bro, Joel, hold on, Trayvon. Joel, listen to how unfair Trayvon is. This man spent a full season sleeping with a man, kissed a woman once, and Trayvon's like, nope, give me your gay card. Give me it.
What they were going to do to me. No, you're not going to do that. I already knew what they were going to do to me. I was like, yes, look. I was, oh, look at this. This is cute. He murdered the whole family. Fuck y'all.
Oh, you don't like the tragedy attached to it. So you're more upset about the tragedy attached to it than him and Kimiko.
Because it was going to ruin it.
Okay.
It was going to ruin it. I was
like, it's the end game. That's what.
But to be fair, Trayvon, whether there was tragedy or no tragedy, you knew from season 1, the love was between Frenchie and Kimiko. That's where they were always headed.
Nah, the way he was going after that dude, nah.
But he only did that because he didn't think Kimiko was interested. That's why she had to tell him, I want this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason he went after him.
He liked him, but he wasn't going to act on it.
He was infatuated with him.
Frenchie?
Yes.
He's infatuated.
No, Frenchie. I think Frenchie was part of him was guilt, but part of him was I do care about him. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's hot, whatever. I want to have some fun. But it was guilt. And I think his guilt ramped up once he slept with him. It was just like, oof.
Yeah, that's what they went on.
This feels horrible.
He was willing to go to jail. That's it.
He was. And just rot in jail. He was. So I'm just saying, you should have known from episode, 1 or 2, where Frenchie and Kimiko met for the first time. That was what they were always building.
I almost stopped watching when they found out they murdered his family. I was like, man, I'm gonna fuck this show. Pissed me off.
So wait, so you would have been okay if he just broke up with him? There was no tragedy; they just broke up.
I would be happy if Kimiko was never a part of it again. That's what I would have liked.
Shit.
That's what I would have liked.
You know what's funny about this, Joel? Trayvon is ignoring that in season 2? Frenchie was regularly sleeping with that Russian chick, like regularly.
Wow.
He's ignoring that because he got one gay moment. He's like, "You're gay now forever. Like, that's it. You're ours."
Gay
it's like, but he had been sleeping with women for the last 3 seasons, man.
Suck a dick. You can't take it back, man.
Trayvon's like, "You stamped it. You're ours."
In the real world, just saying. But yeah.
I thought that was a thing, but every day you tell me it's not a thing, Trayvon. So I guess
took it in the butt one time. It still counts, man.
But your overall non-sexual thoughts of the boys, Trayvon, the boys.
I'm just gonna not talk about it anymore. Starlight flew. Yay. That's it. That's all I got. I'm done.
I will give a more in-depth breakdown in a non-sexual one. Butcher, I can't be mad at Butcher. Butcher was not privy to the conversation.
Nor did he want to be.
No, he just wasn't. We know Huey was talking to her on the phone. He wasn't privy to that conversation. So if you're Butcher, you kind of just see the woman who's helping ruin your life, right?
Yeah. Sure.
And I think once the boy killed Madeline, I think her name was Madeline. Once Ryan killed Madeline, I think something in Butcher just shut off. I think his humanity shut off. I think his compassion shut off. I think now we will get a Butcher more like season 1, where he just wants to get the job done by any means necessary. I thought that was a really weird power that he had inside of him.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure out now. Because remember that dude in the trailer exploded. I thought like his powers were something that could explode someone.
Whoa!
Like their tentacles.
Now
like, would you rip them apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess you ripped them apart. That was anyway.
So apart.
Very brutal. Very brutal.
Literally
I will say this. I did watch the trailer for the finale before I saw the finale, and it tricked me. Here's why. Remember how I told you last week I was doing a rewatch of The Boys? I wanted to rewatch leading up to the finale. Season 3, it shows that season 3, the finale, it shows that Madeline had Soldier Boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought the scene in the trailer where she's reaching for the button, she was reactivating Soldier Boy. I thought we were going to get Soldier Boy coming back versus Homelander in an all-out battle for this finale. But when she hits it just to trap Ryan in, I'm like, oh, man, that kid's like Superman. He's going to break out of that shit. And that's a smart kid. He started putting shit together very fast.
He did.
Like, okay, y'all trying to trap me down here.
This is lit.
Yeah, he's like, I don't fuck with that. So I'm going to kill her. And then I'm going to go on and get up out of here. I thought that was great. I thought, hey, can we give a round of applause for Sister Sage, please? Can we give a round of applause?
Yeah.
God damn. I thought Batman had shit all figured out. God damn. She had a plan for a plan for a plan for a plan. That's too smart. That's too smart.
Well, that's the point. She's supposed to be that smart. So hell.
I thought she was just supposed to be smart. This is like some diabolical I created Earth kind of manipulation.
Smartest person. It's like, what's his name? Ozymandias from
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, that's exactly what it's like. But I looked at those characters as like gods. So
but that's all he was. He was just smart.
Right. No, that it was. It definitely was. I'll definitely say that Homelander scene leaning over Soldier Boy was very uncomfortable. He makes the weirdest sad faces. It's like it's sad, but I don't want to seem weak. It's like the weirdest sad face.
Yes.
I did like. By the way, I want to give a lot of credit. I can't remember. I think it's Moriarty. I could be wrong though. The actress's name that plays Starlight.
Aaron.
That scene where she was acting against herself was so good.
It was
so good. Not often where you have the same person kind of playing a duality. Does it work that well? That was so
True.
good. I don't really understand why she was so upset with Huey. I will say this. I will not know you well enough to know if your doppelganger shows up. I'm just letting you know that right now. Just let you know that right now. Like the only way, if Joel's doppelganger showed up, the only way I would immediately know it's not Joel is if he agreed with anything I said. I mean, anything, just one thing, and I would know.
I agree.
The only way I would know to trip up Trayvon's doppelganger is I would go, damn, she looked good. And if he's like, yup, I go, no, you're not Trayvon. No.
That's correct.
No. See? No, I knew it. You're
Now, I would say
That's a
he does
bad.
have a fat ass. Yeah.
Now,
No.
I've never heard you say that. So that's interesting to know. Now that throws that completely off for me. I've never heard you say
I
that.
can compliment
Trayvon.
him.
We're gonna go look at ass.
Don't want it.
I mean, no. Hey, if you're willing to go look, let's go look. I didn't know that was even something in your repertoire.
All right, let's do it.
I know now. But yeah, so I'm like, she got really upset with Huey. Like, you should have known it wasn't me. I'm like,
Oh, that pissed me
how?
off so bad. I was like, shut up.
Like, how is he supposed
Bro.
to know?
Come on.
Like, what? You know what I'm
That pissed me
saying?
off.
And then
Yeah,
I saw people on Twitter like, it wasn't a giveaway when she put the costume on. I'm like, no, idiot. Sometimes people do things for love. And Huey probably thought she was doing it for love. Like,
Right.
Huey likes the outfit. Okay, I'll just play around in it a little bit. Like, again, I don't understand. That was, I thought, really messed up that she was that hard on him.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she acted like the doppelganger had like a freckle and she didn't have a freckle or some weird shit like she was exactly you. You know what I'm saying? I will say where Huey was dumb. Huey, if only you and her are in that apartment and all of a sudden all your information is gone, it's only one or two people. Who the fuck knows you're there? No one's supposed to know you're there. Like, some of these things he should have put together. But not, I won't hold it against him about her. She had no reason to be mad at him. Her power is to be you, LOL. He was supposed to know. She even has your memories. That's what I'm saying. She knew she should know. Yeah, she had your memories.
Now, she didn't have the memories, and she, just playing around. You should be able to figure it out. But she had the memories, the grandmother story, and all that other shit. I was like, oh, this is a awful power to have.
Mm-hmm.
So you do this.
But I did love
really clone.
I will give Starlight some credit. I did love the line after everything started to calm down. When she was just like, "You're gonna get every STD test known to man." That was when Huey knew. Yes, we're gonna have sex again. Yes.
Gotta get tested.
He's like, I will go get tested now.
Not if I come back positive though. Sorry.
You said not. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. That's scary.
He got to live out that fantasy regardless.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He did.
Your last time having sex was with the woman you love, and that was it last.
With your kinky ass costume. I mean,
right? Yeah, that was it.
No, I thought she looked sexier in the one they made for her.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
Obviously, that one was a little too. I don't know.
Revealing?
No, it was a dress. It was like a little girl in that suit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one that they made for her.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
That's the one I thought he'd wanted.
Them super STDs must be crazy. Yeah, it's crazy enough that she feared it. She's just like, yeah, you're gonna get tested. Trayvon, and I want to ask you this because you love OP. Do you kind of feel like season after season they just kind of throw Kimiko away? Like when it comes to these fights, like she got her neck snapped very quickly in a fight she should have been more competitive in.
It just reminds me of you know how they always do all these shows. They gotta take out the most powerful one. The one that can't die. Gotta do something to her. Knock her out for a little while. Yeah, she be back. No.
Right.
She be back. It's fine. She be back.
Because that was the first thing I thought
back.
of, Trayvon. I thought of you because I'm like, bro, really? Because what did she do? I think she just threw against the wall.
They took her down so quick.
She threw against the wall. Then I think she snapped her neck.
Yeah.
And then it took her until the fight was over to get back up.
She twisted her neck all the way around.
Right.
So it was like, yeah. I was like, shit.
Bro, she could live through anything.
Anything, man. That's what's terrifying. It's like,
you can see it. That's the scary part. You're like, oh. She actually talked this time, right? At the end.
But that's what worried me, is because I never knew that kid's real strength against other heroes like that were that strong. Mm-hmm. Holy fuck, is that kid strong? She couldn't move. I'm like, shit, he just had her by the arm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't pin her down. He just had her by the arm. She couldn't move. I'm damn, that kid is strong.
Such a strong motherfucker.
He probably Homelander strong.
He might be stronger.
That'd be interesting to find out.
Very interesting. Very interesting. We'll see how Gen V connects to that very soon.
Against the Sun. That'd be fun.
Oh, him against the Sun?
Yeah.
Maybe. That would be interesting. That would be real interesting. You know what my thought is, Trayvon? I think the spinoff that they're holding off on until the end of next season is that Homelander dies and Ryan takes over.
Well, something happened to him,
right, and now it's a dichotomy of, will Ryan be like his dad? Will he be his own man? Like, because, you know, there's not many people that are Homelander strong.
Well, we actually get heroes in this non-hero.
Right. Which is funny. Trayvon, I don't have the photo. You don't have to look it up. I'll just describe it. But in the comics, because they did it for the final poster for season 4 of Homelander walking to the White House, in the comics, it's Butcher walking up to the White House. And at the White House, it's completely surrounded by every hero. And I thought that was such a cool look that I hope we get to see in like the season 5 opener, is like Butcher squaring off against all these fucking heroes. I thought that was great. I also want to thank them for letting the black man live throughout this season. Definitely thought there was a possibility A-Train won't go make it. I appreciate that, y'all.
I thought you were talking about Mother's Milk.
No, Noir, I believe.
So we all had different people in mind.
Noir, I always believed. Once I knew he was not the same Noir, that motherfucker was going to die. They killed the real Noir. They're going to kill you. No, Mother's Milk I didn't think was going to die. Only because that would have been too obvious, right? Anytime you set up where a man says goodbye to his wife and kid, it sets the stage for people to think, oh, you're going to die. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they went with Newman. That was the death I did not expect at all. I thought that was genius. That was very well done. I knew Newman was probably going to die after she made a deal with the boys, but I didn't think she was going to die in this episode. Not only did I not think she was going to die in this episode, I didn't think she was going to die like that. That was insane.
That shit was crazy.
That was insane. Because you know what's really interesting? At no point did it look like she tried to pop his head. You know what I'm saying? At no point did she look like she tried to stop him. It's like she just kind of just accepted it.
Accepted her fate.
Yeah.
What happened?
That was really weird.
What happened to the daughter?
She went to the school that they told you is the bad place for these kids to go to.
Huh?
The daughter got sent to the school. Remember the school that I think takes care of these superpowered kids? I think it's the school
Who went there?
the girl was in Gen V. That was the first school she was at before she was accepted into
Main
Gen
character?
V. The blood character.
Yeah.
The orphanage place?
Yeah, the orphanage. That's what it is.
Oh.
I said school. I'm sorry. In my mind, when I think of orphanages, I think of Xavier School.
Oh.
So that's why I say school. But yes, the orphanage. That's where it looks like, and I could be wrong. So if I am, my apologies. But that's what that looks like. It's the same place the what's her name from Gen V went to before she was accepted into Gen V. Because remember, she kept saying she was too old, and they were going to age her out.
They aged her out. Yeah.
That's why she needed to be accepted into whatever that school is called.
Yeah, I know.
So that she could make it, she could get out of there. I feel real sad for the daughter. I really do. I am curious where they're gonna go with the daughter because I'm like, her powers didn't really seem all that scary. You know, what her powers reminded me of Butcher's.
Yeah.
Except it just came out of her mouth instead of her chest.
Yeah, hers. Yeah.
Yeah, it came out of her mouth. So I'm like, I don't really know.
Like, I was
what her
thinking of
powers
the Kraken character from.
That's exactly what that was.
From Umbrella Academy.
Yes. Is it Ben? Is that
Ben,
the little
yeah.
brother? Ben? Is it Ben? Yeah, Ben. Yeah.
The ghost
Yes.
brother. Yeah.
Yep. Nope. You're exactly
That's his
right.
power. He has a Kraken that comes out of his chest.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah, that's actually spot on. Holy shit. Look at them biting. But no, I thought this was a perfect episode. I don't think you could have gotten any better in a finale than that finale right there. Each finale gets increasingly better.
The teaser what gets me, like that whole thing with them hiring other heroes to catch other heroes, to catch the boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh shit, man, everyone's getting caught. What happens now? Like, what is it? Like, this is insane.
Where do you go? I will say, can we stop with the penis monster always coming after mother's milk?
It's always
that man. He got spider splooge sprayed in his mouth.
That man chose when he who you guys get to pick. He chose mother's milk on purpose.
He's like, I want mother's milk. I remember him from the hospital.
I know exactly who I want.
I remember him from the facility.
Yeah.
I need this penis wrapped around that neck one more again.
I recognize that face.
It was as soon as mother's milk turned around, he was just like, this motherfucker tapped me on my shoulder with his penis.
That's impressive.
What is this?
Man.
You said what, Trayvon?
A wild man.
Like Mother's Milk went through it, man. He really did. Spider splooge in his mouth, penis tapping him on the shoulder. That man went through it. He went through it. No, but this I can't say anything else. Joel, do you have anything else to add on how this season ended?
Really, I thought it ended right, like you were just saying, like really well. The whole season was fucking insane, but we can say that about every season.
Every season of this show.
It's a wild fucking show, man. It really is. But I love it, man. And I look forward to it ending just so I see how the universe continues without them, like the main show. You know what I mean, like I really love Gen V, so I look forward. And I know they're working on some other spinoff
it's in Mexico, I think they said.
Yeah,
where they were looking at Diego Luna.
Diego Luna, yeah. I remember hearing about that. So I'm curious what the fuck that's all about.
Someone said it was being shipped as The Boys Mexico. It's just like
Boys Mexico.
So
yeah, like Narcos.
Yeah,
Mexico.
like that's so racist. Yeah. The Boys, but in Mexico.
It sounds like them. Sounds correct.
I wonder if it's the same premise or is it backwards. I'm interested.
Once you say Diego Luna, I'm in. I love Diego Luna. I'm in. So
yeah,
I'll be there.
I won't argue with that.
I will definitely be there. But you're absolutely right because he did say Kripke, right? Is that how you pronounce his name? Kripke?
Yes.
Kripke. He did say there'll be numerous spinoffs. So we only talked about 2. That's Gen V and then possibly The Boys.
They have a Gen V panel. I mean, not Gen V, Hall H panel. So I guess maybe
for The Boys universe or just The Boys, the show The Boys.
I'm assuming the whole.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I wonder if we get another animated season.
I would like an animated season that's tied into the current world we're in, where it's kind of make it
canon.
Yeah, make it canon. Because you know what I'd like? I'd like a bunch of live action and one animation, right? Where it's like just a dichotomy of that. Because I thought they did really great with Diabolical. I thought Diabolical was
good. Even though a lot of it was like some of them were accurate to the comic book. Which I was like, oh shit.
That is fair. I did hear that. Yeah, that is fair. That is
interesting. Fair. That was interesting.
So yeah, I would definitely like them to do more things like that. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, and Trayvon, I really thought you were gonna love when Starlight took off. I thought you were gonna eat that up.
I did.
She flew away unconventionally. I've never seen flying like that.
But see, at
Like,
the same time, it took Frenchie. So that's all I think about. It was very much.
so you're
give my
not
man
even
that.
impressed that Kimiko spoke. You didn't even mention that one.
Oh, that's what stood out to me. I'm like, that bitch did not say a word when her leg was being cut off. But they
She's
took
not
Frenchie.
a word.
she
But Frenchie
screamed.
being taken away.
I
That love
should
is
react
powerful.
to that. I
That's
should.
emotional.
But anyway, I should react to that. But
That's
like
not
I
being
said,
jealous. All right, it's not good luck.
I don't
All right.
like it. They should
Not a
left
good
them
look.
get. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right. So,
Anyway, I was talking about this with my dad. I honestly think Starlight's heading to why am I forgetting her name? Queen Maeve. I think she's going to Queen Maeve.
oh, okay.
Because remember, Queen Maeve's off the map. Like no one knows where she is, or if Homelander does, he never made it known that he knows where she is.
Right.
So I think that's probably the safest place Starlight can go, because you can't go to your mom. They'll assume you'll go to your mom. They probably already have your mom. So it doesn't really leave that many places for her to go. So I'm assuming she'll go to Queen Maeve and then get together with Queen Maeve and figure out a way to save Huey and Mother's Milk and everything. It's just going to be real interesting, because if Homelander is as diabolical as we know him to be, they won't be in one place. Like, all of them won't be together, so you could just break in and save everybody at once. They'll be separated. And by the way, shout out to, I don't know if that person is non-gendered or a woman. So I want to just put that there.
Who's that?
one?
The one that had the telekinesis powers that helped kidnap Huey and Starlight.
Oh, I thought she was a woman, but she could be not.
I wasn't sure, so I just wanted to throw that out
Wait.
there just in case.
I know you're talking about.
Remember the patient from the facility they saved in season 2? She had the power where she was like breaking through walls and crushing people's heads and all kinds of shit.
Oh,
She,
okay.
it was like 11 from Stranger Things. It's kind of what she was like. So I wasn't sure what the gender was there, and I didn't want to assume, so that's why I threw it out. But I forgot about them 100%. As soon as they dropped down, I was just like, I forgot you were alive. Oh, interesting. Okay, shit's about to get real here. All right. Because that's another superhero in that show that's crazy OP. This is for you, Trayvon.
I saw it.
No, it doesn't count.
It does not count for him. He doesn't consider the 50 a full 50. He
It's
considers it
because
15.
they always do this. It's like, oh, well, it's a gay character. Oh no, he likes women now, or he dies.
You believe it's a gay trope. You
Like
believe
women
it's a gay
and-
trope.
or he dies, whichever one.
Well, again, I want to remind you, Frenchie was never introduced to us as gay. He was introduced to us as straight, then we learned he was bi.
Well, let him stay there.
I
Shit,
just want to throw that out to you.
he should have stayed
Just-
there.
Just want to remind you. You
Don't
said he
remind
should
me.
stay there?
He should have stayed there. Don't
The
tease
bias
me.
need love
So-
too, Trayvon.
So wait, bi people don't exist? Is that what you're saying? Wow, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
That is hate right
Interesting.
there. Okay.
Bye.
Wow. All right.
Bias are
He
what?
said it, not us. What'd you say?
That's some shit. He said some. Okay. What'd you say?
Wow.
Annoying.
Real-
That's what I said.
Bias are
They're
annoying.
annoying.
That's what
Annoying.
I said. Leave me alone.
They're
They're
adaptable.
your community. I just want to make sure I'm putting that out there.
Leave me alone.
They're co-partners.
Yeah,
Just
Trayvon
saying.
doesn't like to share. At least not, with different genders. It's like, you can have other men. No
We
other,
can have other men. Yes, we can. Yeah, we can do that. But no.
Why can't he Trayvon said he doesn't believe in it. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. He don't like it. He don't like it. All right, let's move on. Let me take this down. Let's move on. All right, they did it, y'all. Black History Month in House of Dragons, y'all. It's official. Put up that photo I sent you, Trayvon. Put up that photo. Come on now. We got to celebrate, baby.
Oh, Lord.
Who knew that they would care about black people? Who knew?
You are
Oh,
crazy.
He's
man.
one a primary character. I was not expecting.
Right? I'm like, what? And just so
Nope.
y'all know, C Smoke is a full-on gang member. It ain't SEA. It's a full C. He a gang member out here. C Smoke
You
don't
are
play.
silly.
C Smoke don't play, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, where you think Smoke came from? He want that shit all the time. He want the smoke. He said, "Fuck white people."
I just
I ain't
realized
saying I'm saying
the
that,
image that you're talking about.
Shout out to you, C Smoke. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out
I
there.
just realized the image you're talking about.
Put that image up, Javon.
Oh my god. Oh
Yeah,
my
the C stands for Crip. Yeah, C Smoke, baby. Look at C Smoke. Look at him. Look at our king. Look at our king, our Nubian king. Look at him. Oh, man, I ain't got nothing else to say. Y'all can take it away. I ain't got nothing else to say. Just speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? We up right now. That's all I'm saying.
That was the
We
best
up.
part. I was like, okay.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Even though some people would think I would talk about the lesbian scene, this was more powerful.
It was just a kiss.
It was hot as fuck, though. But
That
this
pissed me off
was
so bad.
hotter. Literally. Fire. Flames. Hotter. C Smoke.
Maybe I just like the G.
The what?
Never mind.
Are you using gay lingo or something?
I
What's
said
the
maybe I
C?
just like the G. That's it.
You like the
I don't know. But that pissed me off. I was like, okay, yay.
Yes, Trayvon, it pissed you off because you want to live in a world where only gay is gay reigns supreme.
I feel like, look, I'm
You
going to
don't
say
consider
this.
lesbian gay.
Y'all can attack me. I'll give a fuck.
Oh, we're
I
not
feel like
gay,
lesbian
so don't play no
is
attack.
easy. The easy way out. That's how I feel like. I'm sorry.
Is an easy way out?
It is.
What do you mean an easy way
Because
out?
it's so accepted by everybody. It's annoying.
No, but what do you mean easy way out?
Because it's easy. They wouldn't do that with two guys. Oh,
They have done it with two guys.
I'm saying they hate that.
Again, my first
Two women,
my first
they love it.
interaction with Game of Thrones was two guys and one going down on the other.
And how long
There
that
you go.
lasts?
I don't know. I turned it off.
This was a kiss. How long did this
Exactly.
last?
See?
This
See?
was a little kiss.
You hear
How
what
long
you
did
just
this
said?
last?
See?
I'm just
Trayvon,
saying.
hold
That was
on.
my first interaction
Trayvon.
with it.
See?
But you're not
You want
proving
to turn
a
off with
point.
two women? You want to
You
turn
are
that
not-
shit off?
But you're
That's
not
the point.
proving a point.
The point.
We are two straight
Yes, I am.
men
No,
that like women.
Accept
What-
everything.
What is your point?
Fuck that. Accept
Hey.
But
You
we're
were
not
mad
gay.
to women, right? And that barely lasted a couple seconds.
Hold
They
on, wait a
always
minute.
doing
Hold
that
on,
shit.
Joel. Trayvon, did you just say accept everything?
They're always doing that shit.
But hold
Alright,
on, did you just
get
say
that.
accept everything? You just sat here and said buys don't
I'm a
exist,
hypocrite,
and now
okay?
you're trying to
I'm a
get
hypocrite,
lesbians out
okay?
of here.
I'm hypocrite, okay? I take that.
All right.
I live in that.
As long as you admit it.
I live in that. I don't
Oh
care.
my goodness, I love you with all my heart, Trayvon. Yo, why the dragon tamers only got big ass sticks? to fit on the dragon?
Spears. I think they're spears, but yes.
Yo, can I just say, C Smoke is so diabolical. He made that white man feel so comfortable.
He did.
Right when that white man said, "All right, come here." Nah, nah. Trayvon, I told you, I got terrified. Hey, where we come from, you don't be hunting down black people, and a good result come from it. So when he was hunting them down, I'm like, did C Smoke fly all the way out here to kill somebody black? That's fucked up, Game of Thrones. Like, why was that so targeted? And then when C Smoke was like, nah, I just wanted a friend.
He chose his rider, whereas
Yeah.
he's like he noticed they're gonna bring more of these assholes. I'm gonna.
That's exactly what he said. C Smoke said, y'all must not have heard the true tales. I do black. Only blacks ride me. So yeah, I don't know what to tell y'all. Sorry, I'm gonna go get black.
Like, I'm just curious, how that works, because I know they're Valerian, right?
Yes.
We've said that. He doesn't like to.
Trayvon wants porno, but with better dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Trayvon. You can take it off. Sorry. I think I hit it after you. Sorry.
That's not true.
That is very true.
It's
That is
Well,
fully
it's not.
true.
It's only 90% true.
You want porn, but with better dialogue. It is 100% true. 100%. Littlefoot was like, every kind needs a hand. Eamon was like, and you need a foot. Now go call my granddaddy. I'm like, what? Yo, DJV might have to do subtitles for Game of Thrones. Like give people the true explanation behind it.
The footnotes at the bottom.
Right, exactly.
What he really means.
Right, what they really mean is, but no, I love this episode. Excuse me, this episode. It sucks that we only have 2 episodes left. I've really loved this season. They've outdone themselves.
I will say something about this episode.
Yeah,
felt bad for Aegon for once.
You feel bad for Aegon?
For once.
Why?
Because his brother or his whatever was pushing down on him. That's fucked up.
Yeah, his brother.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, he was trying to kill him. 100%. We went over this. We thought he was going to try to kill him in this episode.
Him at this point.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
He's letting his brother know, hey, any point, I'm going to come back in here.
Yeah.
And I will kill you.
He's like, don't fucking rush it.
He's like, don't think I forgot. You must die. So,
I just want somebody to put him in his place. Just sick of
put Aemon in his place?
Right? That's the name, right?
Only matter to
Aemon?
Yeah.
Well, I think his uncle. I think we're going to get a square off between him and his uncle.
Uncle who?
Damon.
The psycho one?
Yeah.
Damon and Aemon.
Damon and Aemon. We're going to get Damon and Aemon.
Damon going to get killed by his own dragon.
Damon might be killed by his own blade. That motherfucker is certifiable right now. Damon might kill himself at this point. That motherfucker crazy.
It's got to the point when I see him, I'm like, oh my God, please, just go. Just please.
I love how he pulled up on that one dude and was like, what'd you do to me? And then as soon as he left that man, he went to the person actually doing the things to him. It was just like, please, I need you. Dog.
She literally said,
doing it.
How's your mom? Bitch, she said, your mom.
Right. Yeah. And not once did he think to himself, bitch, how do you know about what I'm dreaming of?
This is her way of seducing him.
100%.
Fucking soon. That's all it's leading to.
He is
fuck that witch. He's gonna have some witchcraft babies.
You know what I want to point out, Joel, before you give your thoughts on this episode? You know what always pissed me off about Daemon this season?
What?
Everybody knows that the kingdoms only respond to men, right? Why is he trying so hard to be the sole ruler when you could just let your wife be the ruler and technically you rule over her? They're not going to listen to her. They're going to listen to you. Like, they're still there in the kingdom saying, is Daemon back yet? Like, is he coming? Is he coming back yet? It's like, we need leadership and we need him, right? So I'm like, first of all, let me just say this. Rhaenyra, as much as I'm on your side, you should be queen. I respect you. I think you're great. I think you're beautiful. I ain't about to let you bitch slap me in front of people. That just ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And she slapped that motherfucker with all her strength, Joel. I mean, she put foot plant into ground and slapped that motherfucker to the high heavens. Okay? Yeah, I can't do that. No way. No way. And then because she's the queen. So if I'm gonna let her slap me, you know the first thing I'm doing? You see the little 2 people behind I was standing there staring? I'm beating the fuck out of them. Yeah, somebody getting their ass beat. It's queen them, somebody. Ain't no way I'm taking that slap. Ain't no way. I'm sorry.
Someone's getting these hands because I can't touch her.
Yeah, somebody's getting these hands. Ain't no way I'm getting slapped like that and everybody go about their day. Hey, ain't no way. Sorry. Nope.
That's all it is with David. I think that's the only thing that's bothering me about this season. They're dragging that fucking his hallucinating shit too much. Like, I get it. We get it. Like, I'm over it. Let's get my man doing something cool.
Right,
like
yeah. You know? Man has one of the coolest dragons, and we sitting here in his mind all day. I don't want to be in his head no more.
Let's get my man doing something. Jesus Christ, man.
Get me out of this man's head. I'm done. Hey, yo, she slapped the fuck out of him. Full body turn. And they said people were talking about it.
I laughed so hard.
Bro, when he turned around and the people standing there was like, oh, shit, let me keep walking. Nah, come here. I'll slap you like she slapped me. Somebody got to get slapped. I can't be the only one slapped today. Sorry. No.
Disrespecting me.
No. And you're right. She slapped him with her full body. And she only but so big. She put a lot of force into that slap.
She's like, you remember your place now, right?
She's like, I'm sorry, did you want to say anything else? No? So. Okay. All right. I'm going to go on about my day. You go ahead and, watch your fucking tone, dog. You know?
He got slapped, looked at her and said, point made.
No, she did one of those, Joel, where he got slapped so hard he forgot what he was talking about. He's like,
I bet
what did she slap me for? What was we talking about? Like, wait a minute.
Why fuck me though? Like,
David the one out there trying to ruin your reign. Why you slap me? Like, why I gotta get the slap?
because she can't slap David, or she would. Let's put this motherfucker.
You know what's sad, Joel? She wasn't even mad at him. It was just she had so much frustration built up.
She's
like,
so
I gotta slap
frustrated.
the fuck out of somebody.
She's so frustrated with him. This motherfucker just left me here.
Yo, oh my god, I haven't
That
seen
show
it.
is all never.
I'm telling you, I don't understand how this show doesn't get nominated for best comedy every year. Like, why is it only drama? This shit is funny as hell,
The
dog.
drama is hysterical, but you don't look at it.
It's a
that way.
dramedy. That's all this is a dramedy.
It's just wild.
You guys should double award this.
The dragons are coming.
The dragons are coming. I thought Trayvon would have been happy about that. We about to get a dragon off.
Drag it off. Hey,
About to get a dragon off. You not happy for that, Trayvon?
Ilia's coming.
Yeah, Ilya Dragunov is coming. You not ready?
I mean, I'm ready for it. You know.
And you better be siding with the black one.
There's two black, right? And what's
No. There's one true black dragon, and we looking at it.
Smoke.
Sea Murder, aka Sea Smoke.
See,
You know what I'm
Smoke
saying?
over here is
I can't
Ashley
tell them
Gray.
apart. So
He's great.
This is how you can tell them apart. Look at his hat. You see any other dragon with that hat?
you don't have that in the show.
He has that in the show. It's been
Okay.
CGI'd in.
We
Go
already
watch it
know
tonight.
that they use the same model for another dragon. It's like twins and shit.
I'm telling you, they got
Sort of
lazy
guy,
with these dragons. They were just
It
like,
was you.
do that but bigger. Do that but gray.
This might sound racist, but all y'all dragons look the same to me.
Hey, now that we've established this dragon's black, that is very racist. Okay, watch it, Joel.
Can't tell.
But no, I love this show with all my heart, man. They need to drop an animated series or something. I need constant Game of Thrones content. I need constant. I can't have these breaks.
Well, they're already starting a new spinoff, so we got that coming.
Yeah, I don't like that I wanted my Jon Snow spinoff. I don't like that.
I don't know what's gonna happen now. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't like that we're not getting that. I wanted to see that.
It's on hold for now.
I thought that was going to be dope.
We're gonna get Duncan Egg. I look forward to that.
Was there anything else that stood out to you in this episode, Joel?
No, man. I mean that's about it. I just want to let's get Damon doing some cool shit, man. 'Cause I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the whole like, fucking hallucinating, fucking his mom. Stop that shit. Let's go. Gotta get over this shit.
Yeah, come on,
Give
grow
me
up.
more dragon action. Drama's always good. Every time we get it, no matter where we get it. I did get a little.
You can answer this, Joel.
Yeah, I do. What's your name? Damn, what's your fucking name?
Some of the one that was like,
The one that they gave the X to take the kids.
oh, her.
Yeah, because you saw how like when she looked down and like there's a dragon there. Like, fucking that shoulder was burnt to a crisp.
Oh yeah.
I think it's looking for her.
Mm.
Because she tried and didn't work the first time, but I think it's like, yo, try it again.
It's like, that's it? I like to be teased a bit. Come back.
So, I'm curious. Can't wait to see how this show. I want to see how the commentary will change next 2 weeks. So very
What do you
interesting.
mean?
It's gonna be interesting to see how people feel after this. They love the show now, but now
Black
we have
dragon.
more
Right?
black people.
Oh, yeah, you brought in a black audience, and
Let's
we're
see
getting
how they
loud.
feel.
Yeah, you
Well,
kill
I
C
like-
Murder. We riot.
We I do like. Well, they've been setting them up to do something. Now
Yeah.
we kind of have an idea of what it is. Considering, I guess they're the bastard sons of what's his name.
Mhm.
That's what it seems like. He just doesn't want to say
Right.
it.
Admit it. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't want to admit it, but that's what it seems like. So they do have, I guess they're Targaryen. I don't know how that works. I forgot how related the Valerians and Targaryens are.
There's some overlap there. Or
There
there's
is.
some overlap there, or
There-
they're trying to say that
there-
Sea Smoke himself is setting a new
No.
standard.
That silver hair shit is definitely something
Yeah.
they have in common for some reason. I forget what it is. That's why they like. That's why they like fucking each other if they're gonna
I
fuck.
was about to say that's what it
If
is.
they're not fucking their brother or sister, they're fucking one of their cousins, which is hilarious, right?
Family reunions look real familiar in this world.
And then they be naming them the same names. You're like, come on, it gets confusing.
It's like, hey, yo, Aegon, huh?
But they do
that one.
They do the blood purity because of the dragons. They don't want to taint. Right. They don't want to taint it. And you saw how just if you're a generation or two skipped like that one white dude, he'll burn your ass.
Yeah, it don't count. You don't smell it. You know.
But what I was gonna say is like in the beginning when they showed the army of the Lannisters when they showed up. There you go. That makes sense. All right. I figured there was. I just don't remember the lore that well. But like when the Lannisters showed up in the beginning, you can hear their theme playing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I love Reigns of Castamere. So like that was chilling because I'm like, oh man, it's been a while since we heard the theme of the Lannisters.
The Lannisters, right?
So
we know how nasty those fuckers get.
Oh, they're already starting. Those fucking pompous bastards. We're not going anywhere until the king shows up. Like he got so mad. What the fuck? They're telling me to go over there. You guys could go without me. Anyway, I love the show. Just like I love Game of Thrones in general. So I'm glad the show has been as good as it has been because I already still think the original Game of Thrones is the best show ever. So this has definitely been a nice successor.
It's so crazy you say that because as great as Game of Thrones is, I've never been this infatuated as I am with House of Dragons. Like House of Dragons has me literally hanging by a thread because it's just it's the perfect combination for me. It's like petty, it's spiteful, it's evil, it's conniving.
Well, what in the Game of Thrones if it wasn't?
It feels just so drama filled, and I love it. It's like not a lot of action, which I did not think I was gonna like. I don't really like a lot of talky talk in my fantasy. That's why Lord of the Rings isn't really a thing for me. It's just too much talky talk. But I'm loving it. God damn, is this good? I'll take it. I'll take it. So shout out to House of Dragons. We got the penultimate episode this Sunday, and then the finale next week. So that's gonna be so fucking crazy, guys. So fucking crazy. All right, let's move on. We did get the Superman and Lois final season teaser trailer. They're obviously doing Death of Superman, which is weird because I remember earlier this year it was reported that majority of the cast would not be returning for the final season.
No,
I don't understand.
They won't. They won't
have be in every episode like they usually are.
Right. They won't be regulars.
I was confused by that because if you're doing Death of Superman, Iron should be in every episode. So I'm like, I was a little curious how that's gonna work, but I did see a lot of photos of them together around the time they were filming. So I'm like, he's probably in there a good amount. They're obviously building to making the son Superboy, or not Superboy. What's his actual character in the comics, Joel? Superman's son that has the powers.
Superboy.
It is Superboy.
Yeah, Superboy.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Kent Superboy? There's Connor Kent and there's John.
That's where I was messing up because I'm like, one of them is a lab experiment, and that's not this. That's
Connor.
Right. Yeah, that's where I got messed up. I didn't know Kent. I didn't know his son went by the alias Superboy.
Yeah. Superboy.
But
Connor was gone for like forever, and then Connor's back. It's really confusing.
They're building that up, and obviously he's going to get a suit at some point.
Sorry, I think John is now Superman as well. That's what it is. So they're both Superman. I think so. I think that's what it is.
I'm just so blessed they never did that with Batman. They do that with all these other fucking.
No, they did do that with Batman. There's another Batman out there. Jace Fox.
We don't acknowledge him.
Well, I didn't say you had to. I'm just saying there is.
No, not canon. So there you go. I'm excited. I think every iteration of Death of Superman I've seen, I've loved. I know the OG animated movie people weren't that high on because it wasn't that accurate to the comic. I know people were even less interested in the New 52 one that they did, because that was even less accurate to the comic. But I've loved every iteration I've gotten of Death of Superman, whether it was BVS or any of the animated ones that did it. So I'm excited for this. I will say Doomsday looks awesome. Really good. Really. It looks like they went to sci-fi and got the people that did Brainiac to do their Doomsday. Because Doomsday looks great. So I'm very excited for this final season. It is sad. Part of me wishes this was it. Like, we didn't get this, only because it's still reminding me of the CW universe I do now miss. Like, before it was kind of just like, please just die and be over. Now I'm like, I kind of miss you a little bit. Like, I keep seeing Grant Gustin, and I'm like, put the suit back on. What are you doing? Stop doing Broadway. What the fuck is this? I'm very excited. Again, the real trailer won't drop until this weekend. So we'll obviously review it before we do our Marvel Hall H panel. But I'm really excited for this final season, man. This is a great cast, a great crew. And it just sucks that, they have to end because that universe is dead. Or other universe, because technically that's not the same universe.
It's not the same universe. Yeah. This
weird.
This era multiverse is over with this stuff.
It was.
That was still always.
It was till it wasn't.
Bro, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I remember, Trayvon. I argue with Joel for like 30 minutes. I'm like, bitch, that's Diggle right there. What do you mean that's a different universe? He's like, that's that universe's Diggle. I'm like, no, that makes no sense. Why wouldn't you just say it's the same universe? Like, why did you go out of your way to separate it? Never made sense to me.
I guess they thought it was going to keep going, hopefully. But
I don't know what they thought, but it was stupid.
I don't know why you decided to kill that universe. Like, no one told you to end Black Lightning. You could have kept that universe alive. No one told you to do the shit.
CW is moving away from superheroes.
Well, no. Now they are. But I'm saying at that time when Black Lightning went down, that was before we knew CW was closing.
Well, wasn't. Black Lightning got canceled because China left. After that,
they canceled it because she left?
They screwed that show up. After that happened, it got weird. I was like,
why not just recast? I don't understand.
They did recast.
They tried.
And it wasn't good?
It was
fine.
It was an option.
They recast it only for them to say, no, that's not really her.
She came back in the final episode. I was like, bruh. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, she came back at the end. But
so she left them only to go back to Disney?
She left to do nothing, I think.
No, but she's in that new Disney movie coming out.
Now,
Rita Ora and them.
She came back to Black Lightning in the final episode. I was just saying.
Yeah, so in the final episode. As the same character.
Yeah.
I hate it.
But at least they got an ending. Like,
they
could have been worse. It could have been like Legends or Black Batwoman, where
they didn't get the status shot.
They didn't get it. They didn't get an ending. They just
Trayvon, look.
They could have got
you
there.
You will not find anybody more upset with that than me and Joel. We asked him.
It was so
we
easy.
sat down with Chris Williams and asked him for season 1, Static Shock, and his answer was, it was talked about.
So easy.
It was talked about. And remember, Joel, we thought in season 2 that kid was going to be Static Shock.
I did too.
And they were just like,
nah. A new student, somebody you to mentor. It was right
exactly.
There.
I thought it was right there in your hands. Like, it was the easiest layup. Like, what? I still don't understand the importance of that kid. To this day, I don't understand the importance of that kid. If he wasn't Static Shock.
I don't know which kid.
It was like a gang that was trying to recruit him or was bothering him.
He had powers. I forgot what the powers was.
I forget which one. A lot of different kids. That's why I'm like,
it was so confused.
Ouch.
That was frustrating. But anyway, this looks great. I'm very excited for this. Trayvon, what were your thoughts on a little teaser that we got?
Okay. So I'm happy they're getting an ending season or whatever they're getting.
Mm-hmm.
I also think this is kind of a rehash of something they already did because he was gone for a while at one point in another part of the season. I was like, you doing the same thing again? Dad's missing. I don't want you to go fight. I'm going to go fight.
No, this is narratively different. This is he's dead. not he's gone. We just got to find a way to get him back. This is he's dead, and now we have to go on with life, knowing that Superman will never be back.
They didn't really know where like
he
just disappeared. Is what I'm saying.
Was he in Bizarre World? That's where
he was in Bizarre World. But I'm saying, Trayvon, the difference is he disappeared. They just thought they didn't have a way to get him back. This is dead. This is final. Like there is no way to.
It's not final.
Well, we know that. They don't know that yet. But yeah, this is I think this is a little different. This is just a little bit different. A little bit different. But I get you. But I mean, look, it's the same thing we got with the Flash every season. Lost my speed, lost my speed, lost my speed, lost my speed, lost my speed.
This is gonna be a shorter season too, so it's like
so we don't have to deal with it as long. So he'll be coming back probably around the last 4 or 5 episodes, probably.
I just want the other son to get powers because I can't. What's his name? Jordan. Everything. I can't deal with him on the majority of the season. He's annoying. I can't. I need somebody else.
They did make him kind of whiny. I won't argue that.
Ooh, he's been like that too.
He has. And it been no growth in me. I ain't seen no growth. He just got more power. He's still annoying.
Yeah. So I can't disagree with you at all. No disagreements here.
Yeah. So yeah.
He is pretty fucking annoying.
It's a shorter season, but that's a good thing because of Jordan. I would rather the show still be around because I really did like it. They really did a great job with it. But I mean, James Gunn canceled everything. So.
Stop saying James Gunn's canceling everything.
CW canceled this.
CW literally told you we're done with superhero shit. Like
they could have won Netflix.
No, this is done.
My question is, why would you want this universe to continue?
I'm talking about everything obliterated.
You talking about Superman? Say it again.
All these shows, I didn't want them to end like they did. I didn't like that.
But none of them ended because of James Gunn. Again, CW said
a lot of it ended before
we're ending it. Like CW said, we don't want to do this anymore. Like I don't understand.
Okay.
Remember, they sold themselves. They got bought, and the new
the same
ownership.
Thing that happened with the Marvel shows that time.
You said say it again.
The same thing that happened that time.
With the Marvel shows on Netflix.
Netflix shows.
Remember? No, all of them. Runaway, Cloak and Dagger, everything just got eliminated.
Well, that was a decision.
Everything got eliminated.
Well, no, remember the guy that was in charge of all that. What's his name, Joel?
Her mother.
Yes. Well, that was a him thing. That wasn't a Kevin Feige thing. That was a him thing. Because think about it. Kevin Feige kept telling you guys, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., don't look at me. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, he kept telling you, none of that is part of me. None of it. Don't ask me questions about it. It's not me. So for me, if he felt that strongly from the jump, he would have never let it go. You know what I'm saying? So clearly Kevin didn't have a problem with it.
See, okay, that's fine.
I'm just saying, it just wouldn't make sense for him to have a problem with it.
Marvel did it too.
Major thing they want, MCU,
mm-hmm.
obliterate everything else. James Gunn comes in. I want my DC world, obliterate everything else. That's how it looks to me.
But it was already obliterated when he got there.
That's how it looks to me.
On the two folds, I think sometimes you give these guys too much credit and too much power, right? Because again, if you're Kevin Feige and that's how you feel, why would you ever let it begin? If your goal was to end it, why ever let it start?
It had the power at the time.
Trayvon,
when he got
Daredevil and everything, by the time Kevin Feige had this quote unquote power, they were on their way out. Netflix didn't want to do it anymore. And me and Joel have an insight on Luke Cage. We know that they were planning Luke Cage, and they had a disagreement on how to go about Luke Cage.
How long?
And that's why Luke Cage ended. So that was a Netflix thing. That had nothing to do with Kevin.
Shorter season.
They wanted a shorter season. And remember, Joel, Iron Fist ended first.
13,
they wanted,
wasn't it?
I know, they wanted shorter. He was saying they were trying to shoehorn Iron Fist in it. So it seems like they were trying not to do another season of Iron Fist. They were trying to put him in Luke Cage.
They probably should have, but at the end of the day,
that's not what Cheo wanted.
That's not what Cheo wanted,
right? So I'm just saying, Trayvon. Again, I would agree with you if we didn't have the information and it was just speculative on why everything just started disappearing. But I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Like the Adventures of Superman, that's an animated series. James Gunn is letting that fly around. It's probably going to get picked up for a third season.
It's animated.
Yeah, but again, the live action shows aren't a threat to anything you're doing. I mean, Joker 2, fucking the Batman, like, you know what I'm saying?
Look, my thing is that universe was dead before he got there.
It was.
Like
Trayvon, we were all saying that universe was on its way out. Like,
if the Batman universe is still going by the time we get a Batman movie and James Gunn's movie, I'll say I'm wrong. Okay.
I mean, again, I won't be able to give you that because I don't know what Matt Reeves has planned out. Matt Reeves might only want to do 3 movies. So
as long as it's taking, the next one will be in 5 more years.
Yeah.
So if it still happens
mm-hmm.
and Brave and the Bold comes out, I'll say I'm wrong.
I can tell you this right now. I can tell you this definitively. Matt Reeves' universe won't end abruptly. Matt Reeves' universe will end. Now, again, whether it's the truth or not, I can't speak to that. But Matt Reeves' universe will end because he has an ending in sight. It won't end because James Gunn all of a sudden is like, I don't want there to be 2 Batmans.
Okay.
I don't think that'll be why.
I mean, I'm not. Look, not that I disagree with that sentiment, but but he seems to be fine with that at the moment, and I think eventually that I do believe there's a finite time on that universe. I don't think it's planned to go past possibly 3.
Yeah.
But that's all. It's also up to like both of them. But Matt Reeves want to go past 3? I don't know. We'll see.
Because to me, Trayvon, the reason why James Gunn wouldn't have any issue with his universe is that he catered his Batman, regardless of what he says, he catered his Batman to allow that Batman to still exist. Do you notice there's a drastic time difference between the Batman James Gunn is going to give us and the Batman Matt Reeves is giving us? Matt Reeves is giving us a Batman that just started.
I don't even get into that. My thing is like Matt and this, what's his name? They just interviewed them and they're looking for another project in that universe to do. Because they want to do another spinoff show.
Right.
Why continue if it's dead?
but that's what I'm saying. James Gunn catered it to where no one steps on the other's toes.
He gave the universe a name.
Okay.
The Batman Crime Saga, whatever. At the Batman Epic Crime Saga universe.
Again, I will say for our audience listening, Trayvon, he is coming from a standpoint of
DC not allowing multiple versions of the same character.
But they did that even before.
Yes, but time out. Let's be specific though. When DC was shutting down other versions, it was the actors using their power to shut it down. There was a reason why you never got Harley Quinn and Arrow. There was a reason why Deadshot apparently just done in Arrow. That was a decision they made because they wanted the only Deadshot and the only Harley Quinn to be Margot Robbie and Will Smith. We can't compare that, Trayvon. That's non-comparable. That's non-comparable.
Why not?
But even if it was,
because if you're saying I only want Will Smith to be Deadshot,
no, they only want the main DCU continuity to have that character,
and it makes sense. It makes sense at a time where you weren't labeling anything. Like you weren't making it clear this is a universe that will never bleed into this universe. It was very up in arms because it kept changing that movie universe we were in. So for me, if you wanted to make things more simpler, like, hey, you're getting an Arrow there. Guess what? Probably won't get one here.
my argument is that I don't care if they are or they aren't. They've done it way before James got there. I just don't blame James for everything. That's my problem. Like this is happening way before him. It might happen again afterwards, but there are things he's letting roll, as you see.
I will say I would feel more definitive shutting Trayvon down if Flash didn't end right before the Flash movie. That did seem like it gave him credence.
It helped that Flash movie just kept getting pushed and getting pushed.
That also didn't help.
And I didn't, and I can't believe it was because of the show that they kept pushing the movie.
No,
and Lois is ending right before the Superman movie. Just saying.
That again. That's on ticker.
It's still happening. It's still a thing.
It's on a ticker.
It's done before the movie comes out. That's all I'm saying.
Look, it had to end. I know you. Look, I'm sad too, but like,
it's a dead universe. That's what I don't understand why you refuse to acknowledge. It's a dead universe. Why would you want it to keep going?
When Reeves' movie dies, we're gonna revisit this.
And then
who?
When Reeves' movie dies.
Oh, Matt. I'm like who? Matt Reeves. Okay.
When the movies die, I'm like, What's happening?
When their movies die, I'm gonna believe it's because he wants to stop doing them. I mean, look how long he's making us wait for this second one.
If the movies die, I still got Batman. I think that's what you don't get. My thing is, if he dies, then Batman goes away.
I get what Trayvon's saying. Trayvon's saying he believes the universe will die because they can only be one. I get it. I'm just saying.
I understand as well. I just personally don't care. That's all.
You just want Batman regardless. You don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I love the Batman universe. I really love that movie. I'll be upset, but like, as long as I have Batman coming, I'm not gonna be.
I'm just saying, logically, to what you're saying, Trayvon, it makes no sense. James Gunn, according to you, had the power that once he got the job, say, Matt Reeves, fuck off. You're gone. You're done. Enough.
Could have done that.
Why wait? Why wait and then say, okay, my movie's getting close, so enough out of you. Like, why not just do it now?
Because the movie isn't closed.
But again, if you're saying there can only be one, just stop it now. Why let it continue? Just stop it now.
So let's say Brave and the Bold gets greenlit next.
Mm-hmm.
Would that count? Because that means the Batman's gonna be starting like next year shooting.
If it green, let's get a year it comes out. I'm saying I do not think that reviews will still be happening.
If they're shooting next door to each other, Trayvon, is that enough for you to believe that's not a thing?
It depends on the dates when they come out.
So if Brave and Bold comes out before Batman 3, what then?
Okay, I agree with y'all. I agree.
Oh man, we love you. I swear to God, we love you so much.
That was a nothing conversation.
I mean, it's only frustrating because he does have moments where he was right, but I don't think that speaks for the universe as a whole.
I don't even care.
It doesn't speak for the universe as a whole.
That's my thing. Like, if it's gonna happen, I do believe it's gonna happen. That's like one of those like.
But there was always a timetable.
It's gonna end.
Like it's just not gonna happen forever.
Yeah, I just don't think the Batman's gonna last as long as we probably want it to last.
Yeah. And I mean, and again, it shouldn't. We're about to get Robins and shit in James Gunn's Batman universe. Like, we don't need Batman's universe to go that long.
Right. I mean, we'll see.
But I mean, that was something we always talked about. Like we always thought like it was weird to have Reeves do a Robin and James do a Robin. Like, it's like counterproductive. Like, it needs to be different. You know what I'm saying? So it was always weird, but again,
if Reeves finishes movies before Brave and the Bold comes out, which I don't know if that'll happen, but
yeah,
if
it definitely can't happen.
I'd be fine with that because I'm like, well, now we could just end that and go on to this one, and this is Batman. Like, you know what I mean?
But I don't even think that's logically possible.
I don't think so because I do expect a third one. That's why.
Yeah, I expect a third one, and there's just no way James Gunn makes us wait 5 years to hear about a Batman movie in his universe. That's insane.
No, we have not, and we probably never will. And I'm not arguing. I'm just telling my point. That's all.
Wait, what are you saying? I love when y'all argue with Trayvon because y'all ain't gonna change his mind. Have y'all ever changed his mind? I don't think it's ever to change Trayvon's mind. I think it's better for me. Let me say for me. I'm not speaking for Joel. For me, it's just to understand Trayvon's point and make sure he sees the other side. He doesn't have to believe the other side. I just want to make sure he understands there is an other side to what he's saying. That's it. That's all I try to get across. And then I'm done. That's it. All right, next topic. Joel's favorite scooper, guys. Favorite scooper. Can we get some toast? Has reported that a Hulk v. Wolverine movie is in the works. I don't even understand how that makes sense. I guess that's a way to keep bringing Hugh Jackman back until you're ready to start your mutant saga.
What they said, Hugh Jackman?
No. They didn't say Hugh Jackman, but if they're saying it's in the works, I don't think a movie for a future Wolverine is in the works this far out.
I mean, if we're working for X-Men, then I don't expect X-Men to be in that universe right now either. So, who knows?
That's interesting. That's real interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
That's all I'm saying. I don't know either. I mean, I'm not saying.
I just assumed it would be Hugh Jackman because I assumed it would be. I mean, because again, that's another way to do a Hulk movie without doing the Hulk.
I mean, I always said if you're going to introduce Wolverine to the MCU, do it like that. In my opinion.
So if this is for the new mutants that we're going to get, I am going to go with the mindset they're going to play it the same way the animated movie did. where Wolverine is hired by Nick Fury to track down Bruce Banner. Now, this could be a prequel movie.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a right now movie. Because a lot of stuff I'm hearing is we're going back into Savage Hulk. So it could be Bruce loses control, goes on a rampage. They need to find him. They hire Wolverine. I will say this, Joel. Who would you rather this line come from? Who would you rather Wolverine's catchphrase come from? Hugh Jackman before it's all said and done in the MCU, or the new Wolverine?
What's that?
You know, the what I do is
The best.
what's the line? Yeah, and what I do is not so nice. Yeah,
I don't care either one.
I just need that line.
I've heard Hugh say a version of that.
I have too, but it just didn't. If it's not in the suit,
It's not to me. That line is as much as I like it. It's not as iconic to me.
I love that line, and it's so crazy. This movie is what made me love this. I love that line. Wolverine. Well, Wolverine was introduced in the Hulk comic, so if they did do it for a new Logan, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be either. I couldn't imagine them announcing it this far out. That was my only issue. Not that it was a problem. I just thought it was weird this far. That's
They're
why
not announcing it. It's a rumor. Like
I know. I'm speaking to the rumor.
We've been hearing about World War Hulk for years. Like, was that actually going to happen? Who knows?
We still don't know because we had nothing last year, so we might hear it this year. World War Hulk does make all the sense in the world to me. We have no idea where Bruce goes from here, what happened in Sakaar, nothing. So I'm like, maybe. Who knows? It won't be the version I want it to be, but I guess it'll be some kind of version. But I like this rumor. I like this rumor a lot. Wolverine and Hulk is something that needs to happen. I always thought I wanted more of Hulk versus Thor, but that was always going to be like a brotherly kind of thing that they gave us. Closest we ever got to it being real was the 5 seconds in Avengers. So yeah, give me a full-on Hulk versus Wolverine. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. I wonder if maybe we get some Weapon X in there. That'd be cool. Some Deadpool, some Lady Deathstrike, Omega Red. That'd be pretty cool. I'd be down with that. Joel, is this a rumor that you could see happening? Or is this one of those rumors that you're like, nah, this is one of those fantasies that, I hope comes real?
I don't see why it can't be real. In my opinion, I always thought it was a possibility. Like I said, I don't need Wolverine to debut in the X-Men when they do that again.
I don't disagree.
I'm more than happy having him debut in a Hulk movie or a Wolverine Hulk movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do it that way. I mean, it's something I wanted to see for a very, very long time. So I hope to hell that's true, whether it's you or not. I prefer it not be you, so because let that man fucking rest.
He looks like he's gotten what he wanted. This looks like you could call him and ask him to be Wolverine a million times right now, and he would do it.
I just think they have to move on. I swear to God, if they let him be Wolverine again and it sticks, and I have to live with a not Wolverine, and because they wanted to keep you, I'll be so upset. I'll be upset.
No, I don't. Kevin's done really good with that, man. I don't think. I think you're using this while it makes sense to use it.
That's why
this is over.
That's why I wouldn't waste it on. No offense, I don't want to say waste, but on Hugh Jackman. But I wouldn't know. I would if I were to do it. I prefer to do. That's how I would introduce a new Wolverine. That's what I would do. Yeah, not to say I wouldn't want to watch it with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. I'd watch anything with Jackman's Wolverine.
Narratively, would it make sense if you did this? Excuse me, for him to actually wear a suit?
What, like that suit?
Yeah,
sure. I mean, whatever.
I'm only asking that because probably by the time we get this, we'll have only had the first X-Men movie, so we wouldn't have even have known if Wolverine has interacted with the X-Men.
If I get the brown pantsuit, I'll take that. So I don't give a shit.
I'd just be really interested to see Wolverine putting together a suit, or having a suit put together for him on his own, through his journey before he gets to the X-Men. That'd be really interesting to see.
I don't mind the yellow and blue suit being his X-Men suit, and the brown and tan one being his not X-Men suit. You know, like Alpha Flight. Was he ever in Alpha Flight? Was that a thing? I mean, like things like that.
Yeah. Or the brown and yellow suit could have been from Weapon X. His time at Weapon X could have been a suit that everyone had a suit. Omega Red had a suit. Deadpool had a suit. So,
yeah.
Seems like it makes sense. Let me ask you: are you okay in your Weapon X world with Mystique being part of Weapon X?
I prefer not.
Okay. Thought so. I thought that's where you were gonna go. Trayvon, this being a rumor, how much do you see this being a reality on the flip side of this multiverse saga?
I mean, a way to use Hulk again, because they can't use him solo. So, I mean, cool. I would rather be the new Wolverine, rather than Hugh Jackman. Although I do like Hugh Jackman, like Joel said, I'll watch it too. But it'd be nice if we get a new one. I want Terry Edgerton, but the longer they wait, the older these people are getting. But I just like.
I don't think age with Wolverine is ever anything we have to worry about. I think height is the biggest issue with Wolverine.
See, I don't know nothing about that. I don't care.
Let me tell you why age isn't a problem. Obviously, if he's 50 or 60, it's a problem. But why Taron Egerton's age won't be an issue, no matter how long you wait, is that Wolverine is somebody that doesn't age, right? Or he ages slowly, very slowly. So it's like, as long as Taron Egerton can still look like a baby face in his 30s, 40s, you're fine. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how long we expect this universe as a whole, the MCU as a whole, to continue to go. Because then we'll be talking about Taron Egerton being Wolverine for as long as Hugh Jackman was, if the MCU goes that long. So
I welcome that.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like we need a 20-year-old Wolverine. That's what I mean by like age doesn't really matter. You just need to get somebody that's willing to do it, that can do the height, could do the hair, right? For me, I need that cowboy hat.
Yeah, I think
I need all my Wolverine aesthetics.
My only thing, it's not a thing. It's just that I feel like if you are going to bring in someone new that's not Hugh, you have to at least try not to look like Hugh.
Which means you have to go accurate, which is height.
You have to do everything that they didn't do the first time. And they did. Look, at the end of the day, they got fucking Hugh in the yellow suit. Even if it's not exactly like this suit specifically, it's close enough. I mean, yeah, but they got there. Yeah. And look, the only way to do it is like now you can use the brown and tan suit. That's different. You can go a little crazier with the hair, even though they've done crazy shit with his hair already. They can go finally a little bit shorter. I'm not saying he has to be like 5'3", but he's under 6 feet. I'll be happy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just shorter, a short king Wolverine. Like that's what he is. You know what I mean? That's all.
Short kings.
Body mass, short king. That's all. That's what he is. He's a short character. I don't mind that. Like that. You have to differentiate his version from Hugh in a way where stay true to the character. You know?
Even looking at this photo here. Right?
Yeah.
This Wolverine is not Hugh Jackman's height. Hugh Jackman's height, this photo looks weird, right? It's because Wolverine's so small.
His feet would be down here. That's right at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be on the ground. So for me, it's his height here is what makes a visual like this super cool. It's what makes a visual of him versus Sabretooth or him versus Juggernaut. So cool is that he's small. Yeah. Right. But he packs a punch.
When you do the fastball special, it doesn't look weird because he's so short.
Exactly. Yeah, Colossus throwing a man as tall as him is crazy. It's why when they did it, Trayvon, in Last Stand, it was just like so horrible.
Well, it's because
the way he tossed them because they're like the same height, so it's just like
that's the problem. Is that their Wolverine was too tall and their Colossus wasn't tall enough.
Right.
Like, he wasn't big enough.
So they kind of just tossed him. It wasn't like a cannonball. It kind of just threw him.
Yeah,
right?
He grabbed him by his jacket and pants. Like,
and just threw him. Yeah. So again, just being more accurate. That's all anyone ever asks for. Is just lean more into the accuracy of everything, like he does, like Kevin has done with everything in the MCU.
Oh. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a fastball special in this damn movie in some capacity.
Very much so, yeah. Very much so.
We'll see. But man,
we'll definitely see. yeah, so we'll definitely see how this all pans out. Again, this is a rumor. We've heard numerous rumors involving the Hulk, and like Joel said, not many have really panned out. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. I don't know. I know Sony has to do a Spider-Man movie like every 4 years. I don't know what or how Universal got such a sweet ass deal that they just don't have to do anything with Hulk. It's just whatever you want to do, we get paid for it. So I just fucking let them sit here.
Whatever the production thing is, I don't know. Hopefully, I keep hearing that it might have been settled, but I guess we won't know until they announce a Hulk movie.
I was about to say, we'll find out Saturday. If we don't hear anything Saturday, no, I take that back because you never know. Hulk might be a series. Who knows?
I think that's the way to get around it though, by doing on a series.
They can't afford a series. The She-Hulk and then that, like, you can't do that.
Yeah, but again, She-Hulk did not need to be that expensive. We've been over this. You could have done that show way cheaper.
Yeah, I mean,
it did not need to be.
We see She-Hulk show look better, but like still,
because remember they could have done they could have done a lot more real things and not have to go CGI heavy.
It was crazy.
So again, that was their
bad in the office.
You said what?
Yeah, it did.
It looked
weird.
It looked fine everywhere else. It was just an office.
It was, you know why? It was the offsetting colors of the office. It was the offsetting colors that kind of reflected badly, so it kind of just looked jarring. But I don't know. But it definitely didn't need to be that expensive. I don't know who the fuck wrote that check, but they got paid that day. But this is a cool rumor if true. All right.
It's a great rumor if true.
Let's go to our final topic before we get out of here. And you guys could just do one or two. Our San Diego Comic-Con predictions. It could be from any studio. It doesn't have to just be Marvel or DC. Any studio you guys think has a chance to make some noise. I'll go first. You can't have San Diego Comic-Con weekend end and you not elaborate on King Spawn. You got to elaborate on King Spawn. King Spawn needs to be a full Jamie Foxx walks out. I think Jeremy Renner was still attached to it. These guys need to walk out. Tell us about what this movie's about. Tell us when you're going to start filming. Because I'm going to tell you this now. I will become full Trayvon if I don't hear about a filming date before this year is up. I will believe this movie will never happen. Because to this day, I believe this movie would never happen. So I just don't trust Todd McFarlane. I trust him to fuck it up. That's really all I trust that man to do. So shout out to Blumhouse for taking on this King Spawn project. And that is my prediction, is that we will get a panel and we will get more information about Spawn so that we can finally have something to sink our teeth in and be really excited about, other than you tweeting out a picture of the first page of the script. Not enough for me. Second prediction.
Just predictions or once?
Prediction. Whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be. Because your one could be a prediction. You know, I want King Spawn, but I still think it's plausible that we get them talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trying to think. No, I think that's all I have for right now. Yeah, because I think it might be more fun to do the MCU ones when we go live at 8 before they do their panel at 9. We kind of just spitball what we think some of the movies are going to be that are announced. So I'll save that. So I'm just going with King Spawn. That's my one. Trayvon, what are your expectations or predictions?
I'm assuming Shang-Chi 2.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the one I really want. Based off the interviews, Eternals is out of my memory now.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. Sucks for me.
You gotta let that go, brother.
I would love something Scarlet Witch, but I feel like that's not after Agatha.
Good guess.
Maybe Fantastic Four.
Like them having a panel?
Maybe they're suits. Like them, not just the image. Like I want to actually see them in real suits.
Right. First official photos, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because that's all we can get because they haven't started filming yet, so we definitely
Right.
won't be getting any footage.
We could just get them in picture, yeah.
Right, because they've done their suit test.
Or at the very least, we'll get concept art. Even though that's all we've been getting.
Hopefully, James is bluffing, and we do get a Superman trailer. That's what I'm hoping
Get a
for.
trailer, but we might get news. Apparently, there was a rumor
he
today.
said 3 days left. I was like, you gotta have something. Come on.
I mean, that'd be
man.
great if if the trailer, like, even if it's a teaser, I'll take it.
Did you see what he said about? There's only 2 actors left. They only
Yeah.
a few days left of filming.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
only a few days.
really?
The timing is great, right? All of a sudden, like, remember he's like, I'll be filming that weekend.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
Oh,
they got
like-
a couple days left. So you're like,
What's a couple of days? 2 or 3.
What does a couple days mean to you, James
Yeah.
Gunn?
2 actors left on set. Like, what are we talking about here? Is it just
I'm
David?
assuming Lois and Clark.
Probably, yeah.
I
mean, you know what? That'd be great if they give us something. That'd be great.
Because I think the comment was like, the one that plays Lex is done already, so
Yeah,
he's not one that
Nicholas Hoult.
left.
Yeah.
Nicholas Hoult, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Which is a little jarring for me. Maybe he's not in this movie as much as I had hoped he
That's
would
what the
be.
comments say.
Yeah.
That's what the
But,
comments said. He
So
said
that's
he is villain. I was like, okay, Jane. All right, whatever. I just want to see it. What I would want is something. Now let me clarify this. Power Rangers live action, not that dumb game you just announced. Actual live action show or movie. I gotta be clear. I'll be clear what I want here, not just Power Rangers in general. Certain things. Hopefully, Amazon Prime.
Well, then you would need the announcement that Amazon acquired Power Rangers.
Yes, that happens to me. I'll get it by anything else.
They're being shot right now, right? So imagine that could be. What other studio?
Do a panel and then announce that. I'm screaming on the screen. Just saying.
You won't be the only one, man. I very much have wanted one. I've just accepted the fact that I won't get one.
I'm surprised.
But I very much have wanted one.
You know what? Where did He-Man go? Amazon?
I don't know. It was with Netflix. Did Netflix give it up?
That's what I mean. Like, did Netflix?
No, I don't think Netflix gave it up. I think that's how they're still able to do the Masters of the Universe.
No, I think they
left. No, the live action show came back again, right?
The movie. They're making a movie.
Oh, yeah, because my boyfriend Red, White, Red, Blue is doing it. That's right.
Yeah,
it is Amazon.
But with who? Joel's asking with who?
It's Amazon.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's what I mean. Like, they dropped
Amazon MGM Studios.
Right.
So,
well,
so they took the rights for the movie, not the rights of He-Man.
Right.
Okay.
Gotcha. Well, that belongs to
the live action thing.
They got the live action rights.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So like Power Rangers, same thing. They could probably do the same thing.
They 100% could. Please. Will they? Is the only question we always ask.
That I have no idea. I just thought that was funny because the last time there was a fallout with Netflix, that was He-Man, and now it's at Amazon, so it could follow the same trajectory.
I will say this, Trayvon. As much as I want you to have hope with Amazon, we were still waiting on Amazon to give us a fucking James Bond. So, yeah. Just saying.
What?
Just put things in a little bit of perspective.
James Bond?
James Bond. Yeah, James Bond. You're supposed to get a casting by now. You told us last year we'd have it this year.
Do we need it?
I'm not in a rush.
Do we need another James Bond?
Yeah.
I will Spartan kick you. Fuck yes, we need another James Bond. What?
I care more about God of War before I care about James Bond.
I mean,
you care more about what?
I want to hear more about God of War. Yeah.
Before I care about.
Wait, hold on. I missed it again. Say it again.
God of War. I care about that.
Oh well, yeah, sure, yeah, but I mean that always felt like a pipe dream. I mean, we'll see what they actually do with it, but we've heard nothing about it. At least James Bond, we heard last year that they said.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why I'm not worried about James Bond. I know it's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, they're not throwing it away.
No, of course they're not going to throw James Bond away. They paid way too much money for James Bond.
Yeah, I'm not worried. That'll be here, and then when it gets here, it's not going to stop. It's going to be one of those trains.
Yeah.
I just know last I heard it was Aaron Taylor Johnson, and then we heard nothing.
There's been like
really?
5 names since like
Hmm.
that first one. Remember the Tom Hardy was attached at one point?
So, and then what made it even worse, Trayvon, was this year we heard Christopher Nolan being attached to it. He was even being asked about it in interviews. That's what led a lot of people to believing it could be someone like Tom Hardy that he's worked with before. And he spoke very passionately about James Bond. So it's like that's what kind of made it like, all right, it seems like you guys got something here. What's going on? Like, what are we doing?
I am curious how old they're going. I don't think it matters too much, but like
the age of James Bond? No, not at all. No.
Yeah, obviously you don't want to go too old, but
I mean, it depends. I mean, because some of these guys don't do long James Bond films. Some of these guys do extremely long, too long. Daniel did too long. He did one too many.
What is it, 4?
No, I think he did 6. Did he do 6? Was it 5? I just know whatever this last one was, the one before that should have been the last one. I didn't need this.
I like this last one, even though they killed them off, unfortunately. But it's whatever.
I was okay with that. As long as
that was his final movie for him. So
yeah, as long as you say that we're getting new James Bonds, my mindset is always died, retired, whatever.
Yeah, because I remember Quantum of Solace was the second one.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, right?
Solace.
Same thing. Third one. I don't remember. Maybe there was 5. Yeah, maybe there was 5.
I think there was 5.
But yeah, Amazon would be great. I don't even know if Amazon's here. Like doing a panel where they're talking about new stuff coming. But I tell you what, it would probably shut down the weekend up until obviously Marvel. But it would shut down a weekend. We get some Power Rangers news, let alone God of War.
I don't know what panel that would be at, but I'll be down.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if Amazon itself has a panel. I don't know.
I'm in the same boat though. Like I want some type of One Piece live action casting, but they don't have a panel. Like I don't know where they would do that.
We know that though, Joel. We know why. Netflix prefers to do that at Tadum.
Tadum? Who are you calling Tadum? I'm saying
you're too dumb. They prefer to do that there. So my expectation for Netflix is never.
That doesn't mean we can't get something though. So
of course not. But we know that's usually where we get the bulk of everything from their shows. Is Tadum. They prefer it in their own backyard.
Yeah, all the other cats we got were fucking not at Tadum.
No, they were just random though. They were just random. Yeah, they just randomly dropped it. What while we wait for Trayvon to pop back in, what are some of your expectations or predictions? It could be one or two. Or
I like to keep my expectations low as balls.
So you think we'll get a Superman trailer, Batman news, Justice League news, Wonder Woman casting? That's a lot, Joel. Damn. Okay.
Maybe 5% of
that. Maybe bring all that down.
I don't expect much, but like I know what we'll get. We'll get another Penguin. We already got a trailer, but something.
I don't think I need to see anything else from that. It's so close.
I really don't either, but we'll probably get another trailer or a scene, some shit.
Did you see we finally got a new trailer for that James McAvoy movie?
Did we? I didn't even.
Yes.
I don't want to see it because it's going to show up in the theater. I'll watch it there.
I know, but I'm saying now we can look forward to seeing a new one rather than the same one beaten into the ground.
They like playing the old ones.
It's fucking annoying, but I'm sorry. Go ahead. When you said that, I'm like, oh my god, we just freaking got that.
Well, I know. Like I am looking forward a lot to the Creature Commandos trailer. I hope there is a Creature Commandos trailer. There better be a Creature Commando.
Do they have a panel?
I think they have a panel. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, we'll get a trailer. I
just don't remember when. I don't know if it's tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. I don't remember. We'll see. Actually. Damn it, I sent you guys that shit too. No, I think
you did.
The DC schedules. I deleted it.
Stop deleting shit, bro.
But yeah, predictions wise, I don't. I think I'll generalize it. I obviously think we'll be getting. Well, obviously, I think we'll get a new slate, so we'll get new pictures and new nameplates and shit for the Marvel Studios the next 2 years probably. So where we're at right now, we have till.
I think 4. I think 2 is too small.
We have, let's see, 2020. What are you talking about 4? What?
You said you think we'll get for the next 2 years. I said I think for the next 4.
Well, I mean, like what I mean by that, I think because we already know up to like 2026 definitively. Well, not even definitively. That's why I said 2, because like we know next year, 2026 we only know is Avengers, and 2027 we know the other Avengers. So I think we'll get all of 2025, and they'll insert some shows into probably next year and 2026, and we'll probably get some of 2027 and maybe a 2028 in there. I'm just not sure. You know what I mean? Like what I believe, they may push that Avengers movies, and they might push Blade. So there's like a lot of so like Blade will probably move into 2026. Maybe a movie moves back. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. We might get our first announcement. Look, we've heard rumors about Ghost Rider maybe being announced and the X-Men. Like I don't know.
If it ain't my guy. If it ain't Ken, I riot. If it ain't Ken, I will riot.
What?
I mean,
casting you think will come out? You think they're doing the X-Men casting?
No, not this
year. Why? You know why they're not doing that yet? Because of that, and I think they're gonna hold on to the Fox X-Men or whatever's left of it till Secret Wars.
Right.
Then they'll cast.
Because you cast them now, then you'll get people like Trayvon that are like, it's been 3 years since they've been casted. Where's my movie? And it's like, well, we don't have to do it now because we're still playing in the Fox sandbox until obviously it's time to put those toys away for good.
Like Avengers versus X-Men, is that on the table? But is that a future thing? But is that a future thing, or is that?
It might be a future Avengers movie, like Avengers. Right. What are we at 6?
We're going to 5, I think, and it's 5 and 6 are the next.
Yeah, so 7. That'll be 7 probably.
So it'll be in universe.
Yeah,
not multiverse X-Men versus.
Right.
Not that they should. I mean,
I definitely don't think you should do that. I just want to know what this universe looks like as a whole after the events of Avengers 6.
Yeah, I agree. I am curious what the plans are now that if you're doing Fantastic Four and that's a different universe, and where depending where X-Men lands, if are they doing the same thing as the Fantastic Four, or are they gonna just have it placed after Secret Wars?
Right.
You know,
we probably will get some news about Rhodey's Armor Wars for sure.
Well, yeah, hopefully we get an actual date for Armor Wars. Would be nice. I really hope like Midnight Sun is up there somewhere. But because Blade is not stuck,
do you think Armor Wars is canceled?
No,
I don't know.
No, Armor Wars can't be canceled. I'm going to tell you why it can't be canceled. It can't be canceled because you just made me sit through Secret Invasion, and that was essentially to set up Rhodey for Armor Wars. Right. If you're not doing Armor Wars, I will. In my mind, that show doesn't exist because there's nothing of that show that bleeds out anywhere until I see it bleed out. That was the most obvious one. Is that it was Rhodey, the fallout of Rhodey now coming back. He's been gone for this whole time. So if you're not doing that, then no, I don't need to do that.
What's the last thing that got canceled?
In the Marvel?
In Humans?
In Humans?
Humans.
Right? But technically it wasn't canceled. It was shuffled. It was redirected.
But they killed that shit.
Because remember, it was supposed to be a movie that they just made into a show. So it wasn't canceled. It didn't go away.
They removed it from the MCU. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, after it was bad, they did. If that show was good, Kevin would have found it.
No, I still don't think so. No. Not with that. That was bad.
Again, I said because it was bad. I know. I'm saying because it was bad. I wasn't no part of
it. It was never going to happen. That's how I'm not.
If that show was regarded like Daredevil and Punisher and Luke Cage,
not on ABC. I don't think it.
Of course not on ABC. No,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was decent.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought only got good once Ghost Rider came. I mean, I ain't going.
It had moments. It did good when it wasn't relying on the MCU actually.
Which is crazy because the MCU kept saying, I don't know why he keeps pointing to us. We don't know who they are. So
Yeah. They did
We
something
don't
like
know.
the first season's the only time where it kind of felt like, hey, they might be in the same universe.
and then Kevin came out and was like, no.
Yeah, because they even had Nick Fury in it and shit. You're like, oh, shit.
And Nick Fury started it. Like, he started it. You had what's her name from Thor. It did a lot of shit that you were like, oh, this is really cool. It's connected. And then every interview, Kevin was just like, it's not. Like, but I saw Nick Fury. It's not. All right, cool.
So people are holding on to that shit. They're like, ah!
Yeah, that man is not a fan of Josh Whedon apparently. But anyway,
You put the Netflix shows in there. They exist.
yeah, he's like, I'll take that Netflix shit. That's hot. That's hot. That's like sliced bread hot. But yeah, the rest of the Marvel stuff we can go over when we pregame. When we pregame Saturday night, we'll go over what we think will be the full list.
I just hope none of it comes out before.
Like someone leaking it?
Yeah, I don't want it to leak before it comes out.
I'm going to be honest with you. If you leak it and it is true, I'll accept it. Because it just means, especially if it's really good. Like, if someone leaks Midnight Suns and then Midnight Suns is really happening, I'll be okay. I'll be 100%.
I'd like rather they getting the news that it's coming in.
I don't disagree with you, but because it's not a live stream we could watch and we only get it as people are typing it.
I think that's fun. I think that's cool. Like we got like this
stressful,
like
shit.
the DC shit, like we knew like a day before what they had. Like it was a list.
I will be so happy that this year it will not depend on me refreshing. This will be all on you. I'm so happy. This will be all on you hitting that refresh button 800 times and scrolling and finding all the shit. You and Mike. It's gonna be so beautiful. So beautiful. Just get to sit back and react.
You look forward to.
Oh man, because you be stressing me with that shit.
I love doing it though. It's really fun.
Doing it is fun. You making me think I'm going crazy is not. But yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Hopefully Trayvon gets his Power Ranger shit. I really do hope so. Trayvon.
It'd be amazing.
And God of War would be awesome too.
It would. I'm trying to see. I don't know if Prime has a panel. Because, boy, that could be a good ass panel. That Prime video has a panel. That could kill everybody.
Well, you said Prime. I'm thinking Chris that we do podcasts with. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. What the fuck is he working on?
Excuse me?
Prime. Amazon. Gotcha. I'm not sure, but we'll definitely go over everything Saturday. Guys, we will not be streaming tomorrow. We will be out seeing Deadpool and Wolverine. The next time you guys will see us is Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be going live to pregame for Marvel's Hall H panel. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Hall H panel.
So we will be live, the whole lot of us, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll be live for the Hall H at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Unhealthy and Unstable. We appreciate you guys, and until Saturday. Wait, we got one comment.
Who's that?
See you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday. Deadpool tomorrow. Let's go. Yep. And we'll do a I think everyone that's part of our panel will have seen it by Saturday night. I hope so, because I do plan to talk about it Saturday as we're pre-gaming.
It's going to be hard to not talk about
it. And then we'll do our full review next Wednesday, obviously.
So may we recommend to our panel, watch the movie, please.
I mean, anyone who doesn't, we'll just tell them come back at 9. So
yeah,
fine.
True.
That's fine.
It's just weird. It's like, what the? All right.
It is. We're doing it at Saturday night. So if you haven't seen it between tomorrow and Saturday night,
unless they're going out, that's the why
you shouldn't be hanging.
Yeah,
with
go
us.
watch the movie. Yeah.
Don't hang with us if you don't see geek movies when they drop, buddy. Don't know what to tell you.
Maybe it's.
We all work. We all have families, and we still put this number one. So you can't too.
Twice tomorrow.
Look at that. Look at Trayvon's dedication. Twice.
All day.
He wants to make sure he misses nothing. Oh, Trayvon, before we go, and we're getting off right after this. Things to Die For, whatever that Roman show is.
Oh, yeah. I gotta watch
You
that.
get too much of that shit that you wanted. And it ain't quick. It ain't quick. It was a whole orgy that was going on.
Cool.
while the
gay orgy.
It looks like
one
it.
of the while one
That's
of
why
the
I started
sons was just
watching
watching it. Yeah. So
That's
you'll get
exactly
there
why I
pretty
started
quickly.
watching it. Mhm.
I only got up to 4.
I saw a clip.
So,
I said, "Yep, okay, I'm watching this."
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I asked my cousin, I'm like, is it a lot of it? She's like, it's so much I had to fast forward through it. I
Thank
said,
God. I just can't wait.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. So that's that. So you go enjoy that, buddy.
Those that are about to die. Yeah.
Those
That's
that are
called.
about to die. There you
That's
go.
what it's called.
But the show is good so far. You know what it is? The acting is very dry. It's very dry, but it's hitting the marks I need it to hit. So I'm fine. All right, so we'll have a review on that hopefully next week too. Hopefully Trayvon can get through it and
I will.
Remember dialogue and
Well, okay,
story points.
now hold on. I'll try because Deadpool and then Elite comes out. We'll see. Yeah, the
So
final
we won't
season
be
of
talking
Elite.
about this next week, guys.
I will.
Just a
No.
Deadpool and Wolverine episode.
They're both gay as hell shows, so yeah, I'll get through them.
Gay as hell.
Joel, I want you to remember he said that for when he comes back next Wednesday and go, it wasn't gay enough. You said it was gay as hell. So I don't know how you get gayer than that. I don't know what's the level above that. But you went gay as hell. So that's the mark you put on it, Trayvon. All right, guys. We will see you Saturday. And for those of you that can't make it Saturday, we will see you next Wednesday. And until then, peace.